we get a countdown?
1.
Raconteur Society. We don't know what the hell's going on right now.
But we're very supportive.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're live. I don't hear nothing right.
Only 6:31.
I'm not picking a feed yet.
Mike set a new record.
Refresh.
Well, I just did.
So anyway, we are the Raconteur Society here for your gaming enjoyment and pleasure, as we are every Tuesday night, or at least try to be. Tonight we're going to throw down some Lowlife, and as soon as I screw Mike up, who's checking his phone and not paying attention, we're going to go right to the leeway to the intro, and then we'll be right back after these messages. Dun, dun, dun. Well, they come back off right when. So, like I said earlier, we're playing Lowlife by Andy Hopp, which is a tabletop game that he created. He's also doing a lot more for. Well, he has Savage Worlds, doesn't he?
Yeah, Lowlife is based on the Savage Worlds system.
So I'm going to hand off the stream to Dale, who's going to be
Don't
our.
say stream.
We're gonna hold off the peace. I'm sorry, the waterfall. I mean the garden hose squirting. I mean the. Oh damn it! I'm so sorry.
As soon as I I'm gonna get a pitcher of water. Stop it!
We're gonna go ahead and hand this off to Dale.
For a swim. I don't know you guys.
No, we don't have.
It's so moist.
All right.
Give me an allergy attack.
Damn it. Anyway, hand this over to Dale. He's going to tell you what we've been up to with this game so far.
Okay.
And Anastasia's on. Hey, Anastasia.
Hey, Susan.
So yeah, tonight we were playing Lowlife by Andy Hopp. This game is probably in my top 3 for running and playing. It's Lowlife, Rise of the Lowly. It is hilarious. Imagine Monty Python, the Muppets, and Ren and Stimpy did a post-apocalyptic Mad Max movie, and that's Lowlife. It's just amazing. So we've played this quite a few times. I think this is a 6th story that we're running. Is that what you said, Dennis?
Yeah, 6 story. I don't know if that's for what we streamed, but
Yeah.
Stream.
Blood of moisture.
So basically, the premise of the
It's the lightest is to go, right?
yeah,
Go into the game and
Release.
as soon as I explain this, I'm going pee. Just in case you don't know what they're doing.
I just like the flow of the game.
So, the premise of Lowlife, Rise of the Lowly, is a gajillion years ago, the Earth suffered a cataclysmic event or event.
Cataclysm.
They called it the Great Flush. There were volcanoes, earthquakes, alien invasions, seismic upheavals, asteroids hitting the Earth, all in the
Hemorrhoids
same...
hitting the earth.
Cats
Yeah.
living together.
So fast forward millions of years, and things have evolved. The Earth has recreated itself, and the meek have inherited the Earth, so to speak. So you have races like worms, which are actually worms. Let's see, you got creamphillians, which are snack cakes that have become sentient. You've got bodals, which are kind of like bits and pieces of the human race that have evolved into their own little things. You've got tisants, which are a combination of all kinds of animals. Just so you know, taints are animal and vegetable, but we don't have any of those in the group. You got marshmallows, which are related to creamphillians. You also have roaches, which are like little insect dudes, which is my NPC. And then you've got tons of other characters: blorbs, flues, horks, smelts, all kinds of different weirdo characters.
Smelts.
Yeah, smelts. So anyway, yeah, this is after that. Things are bizarre in this world. There's slogs, which are giant, like sponge-like worms that are used for cattle and horses and food and subway travel and all kinds of stuff.
Was that also what Mike drank? Was
Yeah.
Slog pee.
Stop it. Yeah. So there's a lot to explain. I'm not going to do it all, so we're just going to get right into the madness.
Mike, you want to tell us about your character?
Yeah.
That's the wrong one.
What he said.
So,
I'm not dealing with this tonight. This thing is being.
I'm,
Oh, you don't have your.
You know,
anything does, I'm HoHoJoJo. I'm a Crimphilian, and I'm a bounty hunter, and I'm a hostess project that's evolved into something that is powerful and deadly. And with my giant maul, which is 8 times size bigger than myself, I can't figure out how to count. So that's part of my problem. But when I have it, I just decimate the enemy. And when I lose it,
I lose my intimidation and I go to my normal voice, which is this cute little guy. So, yep, that's who I am. I can't count. I'm a little Crimphilian and I kick butt.
Hi there. My name is what is my name? I forgot my name. It's Longface Ouchie. It's Longface Ouchie Fingers RR Nene. I'm a Tisn't. If I remember correctly, I have a horse head. Wait, where is that description at? I gotta find it again. Oh.
Got your picture right there. Now. Bare body.
Bare hands and feet, and a horse head, and a lizard frill down the back where the mane would be. Horse headed with bare legs and 2 bare arms. Horse head has a raptor fin for a mane. So that's my Tisn't. He talks to me with a little horsey.
He's also a Priceacorn, isn't he?
I'm sorry, yes. He's a Priceacorn, which is why I have he's a pirate, of course. And
Because you know what a price of corn is.
I know what a Priceacorn is.
A buccaneer.
That was in the book, by the way. That's Andy's.
Yeah, blame Andy.
This is Andy's humor we're dealing with here. So that is Nene.
there he is, right there.
There's Nene, and then there's HoHoJoJo down there, the little guy.
HoHoJoJo.
Yep. So that would be. Boo.
Well, yep, hi, I'm Bobbi, and I am playing Spice. She doesn't talk English very well. I'm a marshmallow. I'm a little warrior. I'm 4 foot tall. Marshmallow with something like red braids. It's probably actually stained spaghetti and garbage that just somehow looks like red braids. That kind of garbage hanging off of her. And yeah, she thinks she's a little badass.
and once you get slightly toasted on the outside,
Yes.
she gains armor.
I get toasted a lot.
And I am Snagyorth Florgmeister. I am a Bodil. And I am made of bits and pieces of leftover mismatched human DNA. I got 1 breast. I got a hand growing off my chin. I got purple penises all come growing out of my head.
Oh, my.
Hence the censored parts of the photo.
Yeah. I didn't want to draw that.
You did it very well with that. It was excellent. And I am a proselytizer, kind of religious man kind of guy, and I am putting forth the aspect of the faith of the return of the Homons. And you want to be on the right side because you don't want to be stepped on.
Your balls everywhere. Hey, guys, I'm trying to get the chats up and running, but my computer decided to take a crap. So bear with me. I gotta get my balls situated first.
Get his balls in the
Don't
right.
we all?
All right, here we're back.
Okay. We got both Anastasia and Ben on Facebook.
Hey, Ben.
Welcome back, man. I'm glad to see you still alive.
Hot damn. On a stick, served up hot.
We missed you, Ben.
Yeah.
Ben, bad things have happened since you've been gone. And it's because of you.
He blames everybody.
And if it ain't you, it's Doug.
All right, so our group of players is known as the Heap. That's what you're not like. It calls it a posse. Some are adventuring group. You guys are the Heap, and you're my peeps, and I'm the boss of this game.
Hiya, boss.
That's what the
Those are the terminology.
terminology for being the dungeon master or storyteller is the boss.
The boss. So, all right. So you were. I don't know if I ever named the town you were in. So to give you an idea, you've been to the city of Flume. I think that's where we started, and it's like a huge metropolitan area. to put it in perspective of us Northern Illinoisers, Flume would be like Chicago. It's a huge metropolitan area with all the slime and grime and crime you could ask.
Made of coffee cans and
Coffee cans, lunch
abandoned
boxes,
shoes, lunch
pencil
boxes.
yeah, all kinds of stuff. That's another thing. Size is totally different in this world. So you can have a guy who lives in a lunchbox next to a guy who lives in a Converse sneaker, next to a guy who lives in a regular building, next to a guy who lives in a pencil sharpener, and they're all the same size. It doesn't really matter. So yorts is the measurement, and yorts could one yort is either 6 inches or 14 feet. It doesn't really matter. But so the
Mike,
city
are you
of Flume
intending
is
to
like
be
the size
frozen?
of Chicago.
No.
Okay.
What?
I know I am.
Okay.
Oh. The city of Flume is like size of Chicago. Most of the villages you guys have been in are like the size of Watauga or Altona. I think one of the cities that you recently came from was about this, like a larger town was like the size of Galesburg or half Galesburg. You are in the town of Toilet Water, and this place is about the size of Peoria or the Quad Cities. You know, so it's not as big as Flume, but it's pretty big. It's a pretty good sized city. Yeah, so you guys are in the city of Toilet Water, and you finished your extermination business, got paid, and Nene has joined you guys in a local Suds Midden, a saloon.
Oh, where the hell did you guys go?
We got all this. Would you like to have potatoes with us?
Well,
We got all this. Would we get paid in just whatever bits of money's like?
Yeah,
not
he gave
really
you a bunch
money.
of clams, and then he gave you a bunch of potatoes because you were infatuated with the potatoes for some reason.
last time I fall asleep without you guys being around. Thanks a lot.
So as you guys are kind of there with your drinks and maybe some foodstuffs, you hear some people approaching your table, and one of them, you hear a voice go, "Yeah, that's them.
Oh, kill everybody."
Yeah, that's them." And if you turn around and look, you see 2 Heaps and a Hork kind of walking up to you.
That sounds like a joke.
2 heaps.
2 heaps and a horse talking
Heaps
bar.
are basically piles of feculent crud that move around and are sentient. So they look like just big. You remember in Dogma, the shit demon?
Go on, shit demon.
Yeah,
Some piles of his road apples that
Yeah.
come to life.
yeah, but they're made up of all kinds of stuff, not just crap. It's garbage, and like if you ever clear out a clog in your kitchen sink,
Happens all the time.
that would be a heap. So they're just made of junk. Along with them is a Hork, which you know those guys. They're big and they're basically a walking loogie. You know, they're all mucus and they're just very violent. And yeah, these guys come up and they look kind of.
Sounds like a bad night at the Waffle House.
That's what you're about to have. So they walk up, but you notice they're in like suits.
Wouldn't it be the Awful House?
Kind of nice looking
Oh,
suits.
yeah.
The Opera House.
I'm
Oh, FFAL.
sorry about that.
So they walk up and they're like, the Hork, "Hey, you guys the ones who just did the get rid of those splats from my cousin?"
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I wasn't there.
Oh, well, we've seen you traveling around. And, my boss wants to hire you for a job.
I don't do favors anymore.
We're always amenable to an opportunity.
I got a cup.
Do I have a cob? No.
Yes, we have had a gun.
Clam?
Oh, the clams.
No, clams. Okay, yeah, we're paying clams.
You have clammy hands?
I got rings on my fingers. Is that clammy enough?
Do you have bells on your toes?
No, they didn't say.
No, we can't help you then.
So you
All
play
right.
Bilbo? Bilbo, my bag is in.
Bilbo Teabaggins? I love that story.
What? I just get through that.
We just deleted that off the fans group. Oh.
Isn't that disgusting?
Yeah,
That's not the bad feeling.
No, that's me.
I'm drinking.
so Hork is like, "All right, I'm confused.
Yay!
Hello, I'm nice Nagyorth.
I'm HoHoJoJo.
I'm a bounty hunter with this big ball. Without it,
I felt a little more less intimidating. You got a job, man?
The Lord turns to the nearest Heap and goes, "Why were we here?" He's like, "The boss wants him to do a job." Oh yeah. The boss. He wants to hire you guys for a job because
Thank
you
goodness he's
seem to
leaving.
be capable about doing stuff like that, pulling jobs.
Yeah.
Mike's crawling out the back window again.
There you go.
There's his giant number 2 pencil.
here's a ball bigger than me. There you go, in reality.
Funny, it doesn't look female.
Yeah, well, can be deceiving.
Instead of using camera equipment. Good job.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Are you guys
Mall.
interested?"
Sorry.
It's kind of like a mall.
I kind of said yes already.
Oh, okay. Well, I was confused about the who was involved and who wasn't here. You can't
I'm
talk
Colonel.
about that.
I'm Colonel.
I thought you were confused.
I'm not married.
I've been pretty upset you didn't vote
I
me
wink
away.
wink at him.
He's like, "Well, I'm not married either, but I got to get you to the boss first.
All right,
Then we'll talk
fine.
about dinner."
Over there? That sounds great.
Sure.
Aye.
He
I
winked
think
back.
you guys are going a little fast. There's my mall.
He says, "Well,
The target box?
Boy,
yeah, that it always hits the target.
that's right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
See, that's what it does."
Get down to the station.
I can't. It's too much.
So he's
I got to how I put this thing.
All right,
Rather
fine, here you
unwieldy. And here
So
we
yeah, the
go.
horse says, "Well, you want to follow us, and we'll take you to the boss."
Aye.
It's better than you following us because we don't know where to go.
That's a good point. I like that.
Simon, when you said you had a number 2, I had a very bad thought about the internet was ruining me. Oh, Lord.
Song number 2.
No,
I did do that too, Simon. Terrible business.
Ben writes, "A heap coming from a sink. All hail the plumber creator that unclogged us and sent us to the world."
Ooh, a new religion for lowlife.
And you make it happen.
I'm on making it up. Number 2. When I'm pitching it off, I'll be creating you.
All right, anyway.
The hymns of the plumber's helpers.
But now, can you do that in the right voice?
No. No.
Alright, so you guys go.
Who's that?
You guys follow them out, and they kind of take you down the street,
We're
kind of down a
transcribable.
couple alleys. You walk for about 15 minutes, and eventually you come to this large house. It's kind of set back. It's kind of secluded. It's down a couple alleys, so it's kind of hidden from the main road. It's a nice house. It's got a kind of a fancy gate out front, not a big gate, but just like a nice garden gate kind of thing. And
Cemetery gates?
no,
Not yet.
So they walk up and kind of open the gates and bid you to follow in. The 2 heaps will follow behind you. So the hork and then you guys and then the 2 heaps are kind of behind.
You got cheese dust on your chin glove.
Oh.
I'm gonna write that down and put it as a quote on a t-shirt. You've got cheese dust on your chin glove. Society.
Available only at the Big River Casino.
Join us, won't you? The door is answered.
$5 signed copy. Okay.
The door is answered by a croach in like this fancy looking, like it's kind of like he's imitating what we would know as the Renaissance doorman. He's got
Oh, yeah.
the powdered wig,
Right.
but it's really just like a Halloween fright wig that's covered in like powdered donut dust. And he's got like makeup on really badly, and he's wearing a robe that's kind of pinned up at the corners, and like some pair of shorts, like Bermuda shorts, and he's got shoes where he like obviously glued buckles on the front. And he's got like
Bubbles.
this vest, and he's like, yes, sir. The Hork is like, we brought the folks to talk to the boss. Right this way, sir. And he turns and starts walking. The Hork's like, follow Jeeves.
I follow James.
Follow me. He really talks funny.
So you guys follow them. You notice the Hork does go with you, but the two Heaps stay behind.
Stay.
So you guys, he takes you down this hallway and into these big double doors. And before he opens the doors, he looks at you and he goes, "You are about to meet the master."
Vader?
No,
Vader, I said. What are you listening for?
he is.
Hi, Mom.
Sorry, Mom.
He is a very
Thanks for the big
important.
Thanks for the boot pick.
That's not ever.
You got a treat bag. I got porn from my.
Listen, my mom. Step up.
Step up your game, Mom.
The candy was good, but I want boobies too.
So anyway, before he opens the door, he's like, he's a very important man in the community. In certain parts of the community, so be respectful if you can. You will now meet the master.
The monster.
Vader.
Opens the doors and it kind of like creeps open.
Vader.
You notice the Hork kind of like straightens his tie, like
I do
he's
too.
kind of nervous.
Is that the introducer?
Yeah, the Hork is kind of nervous, so he kind of straightens his tie and all that. You guys are out there grooming each other and like. And as the doors open, as the doors swing open, inside you see what looks like a very large, kind of a study, a nice room. There's a couple people in here. You do see some females in here.
Women.
Yeah, there's
Man, more boobies.
there's some worms. There's a fungal, which is like a mushroom girl. They're all kind of scantily clad and lounging about, and you see some other guys in here look like the Hork, dressed fairly nice, but they just give off a surly vibe. And
And an awful smell.
yeah, there's a couple different races of them.
Hey, what's up?
But in the middle of the room, on like this dais, that's kind of like a big.
Dais.
It looks like a big chair, or like a love seat, and he's kind of draped over it.
Shag.
He looks a lot like Jabba the Hutt.
What's up?
It's basically he's a worm, and he's huge, grossly overweight. And he's got this kind of big puffy cheeks and the frown and the squinty eyes. And as you look at him, he's very impressive, but he's got these little tiny vestigial arms. So they kind of like, he's kind of doing like big, impressive guy. But I've got these little arms. So he kind of looks at you when you come in.
Blues bag.
The Hork.
What'd you call me?
Blues bags. He said, "What's going on? We're playing role-playing games."
Who's that?
TikTok.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little tiny
He
arm.
called me a hose bag. I'm like, what?
Blues bag. Thou soundeth guiltieth.
The Hork says,
We'll talk later.
I brought you the people you asked for. I think they're willing to do the job. And he's like, yes, we'll bring them forward. I'd like to talk to them.
If you put some of those balls in your mouth, it'll sound just like the
Cheese puffs.
On the day of my daughter's wedding.
Bring them forward. I'd like to talk to them. So they kind of usher you up toward this guy.
Gee, but it's the crap father.
Crap.
It's the grandfather. No one told me. I gotta get my ball. There it is. All right.
I've heard of your exploits, and I'd like to hire you for a job.
You heard my exploits. Sorry.
Oh, what you got in mind, Master Guy?
Oh, it's a great honor to meet you. Your greatness, and it's great that you're great.
Thank you, but I'm not that great. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Geezle Fartbanger.
He actually,
That guy doesn't do that.
my guy really close his eyes.
Wow, I really heard about the Fartbangers. They really rip up places. I'm in awe on your presence.
I'm a Geezle Fartbanger. I'm a
Oh, it hurts so bad. It's so hard.
I'm a small arms dealer. Smaller weapons, you know, slingshots and slog throwers and things like that. But I'd like to move into some bigger weapons, because all I got small arms.
Well, that's true.
Now I've got a totally horse
We're all part horses.
It's my fault, I'm sorry.
So how might we be able to
sounds like it's
assist
contagious.
you in this endeavor, sir?
Well, you see, the museum here in town, the Museum of Random Stuff, has
Fine place.
has on display an artifact that I'm most interested in owning. Mm-hmm. But they're not willing to sell, and I was wondering if you could get it for me.
Well, I'm broke.
No, you wouldn't have to buy it. You
Oh.
take it and deliver it to me.
I gotta ask you a question for my friend Ben. Do you deal cards with your small arms?
No, not really.
Because he's not a Master Vader then.
No, I have people to do that.
Well, he just also asked, selling prosthetic arms, he'll be able to make bigger arm sales.
That's what I want to do. I want you to steal this artifact, which are a set of prosthetic arms.
Oh, okay.
You see, there was an ancient warlord back in the cheese fields called the Big Cheese. And his arms had been ripped off by a Creamfillian warlord.
Well, I've seen that happen.
Sounds painful.
He had prosthetic arms made, bigger, muscular, that allowed him to kind of win over his people and do what he wanted to do. And I want that for myself. So if you could get these arms for me and return them, I would be ever so appreciative. And no one would have to know that you're responsible or you're working for me. Unless you're caught, of course, then they'll probably hang you. But if you can get them for me, I will make sure that everything's on the down low and your reputations are squeaky clean. I'm not the god, but I'm just a small arms dealer.
Is that?
Yeah. Oh, yep. We'll get in the museum. Don't worry. Yep. He wants us to get in the museum.
And steal.
Uh-huh. Yep. Some great war heroes' arms.
Is just one or a complete set?
It's a set of two. It's a harness you put on.
Ah.
Yeah. It wouldn't do too good if you just had one. Although you could scratch back there, it'd be helpful.
I have people to do that too.
But it's probably not a harmless harness.
Well, I don't know about that. It fits. I know that.
So why aren't you doing it yourself?
I'm too well known in these circles.
Oh.
And I don't have the weapons to handle it. I just have small arms.
But it's hard to poop.
No, it's quite easy to poop. It's just hard to clean up the mess.
But you got people for that.
No, I just buy a new couch.
Well, all right, what are we talking about money here?
Well, how much do you want? What do you want?
At least say,
Weapons, if you
at
want.
least say a clam. You think more?
Scourge is wanting at least 5 clams and she wants weapons.
Well, we need, well, for the job, I guess roughly, maybe 100 clams and a few weapons. Yeah. That sounds about right.
He kind of, and you see this little fungi, little marshmallow dude come up. He's got the little glasses, and he's like, yes, sir. He's like, check the accounts. Can we afford what they're asking for? He kind of pulls out this little notebook, flips through, does some calculations, pulls out from behind him a little abacus, and then puts it back. He's like, yes, we can afford that just fine. He's like, yeah, 100 clams and some weapons. We could do that.
Sounds good. Give it to her.
All right.
There's one problem. Squitch has a code of honor like Lister from Rundorf.
Oh, you won't steal? What if I gave you money to deposit in its place, so I'm actually purchasing it? Think of it as a donation to the Museum of Random
Well,
Stuff.
that's probably at least another 100 clams then.
And I think it's wonderful helping out a handicapped crime boss.
Indeed.
You gotta help those in need.
That's right.
Right.
I mean,
Help those with knees. All right.
You pay. I steal.
yes, I will pay. You will buy. You will make my purchase. Think of it as reverse.
Arbiters.
Yeah, like online shopping.
Brokers.
Hey, everybody.
No, not a gay bar.
No.
The museum. So, is it a deal? He kind of like
Start down a little further. He's a little bit.
he actually
problem.
snaps his fingers, and you see a Heap come out and bring a big old stool, so you can get up on the stool and shake his hand. Yeah, and it's weird. It's like shaking a baby's hand. You know what I mean? So it's kind of bizarre. 'Cause he's got the pudgy little fingers. He's this big, impressive guy. He's like, yes, yes. Anyone else want to shake on it?
That really is nice. Oh, you touch nice hands. Why do you want to cover these up?
Because they're abnormally tiny.
I like them. I mean, look, they're bigger than mine. See? You have to be proud of yourself. You're a good fella.
Well, I have to be louder.
I'm honored to be of your service, Master Fartbangers.
Thank you.
Hopefully afterwards, I'll be able to proselytize to you about the return of the humans.
I'll give you an extra 20 if you don't.
Will you afford that?
We can definitely afford that.
Only we'll give you a
And
pamphlet.
before you go, I would recommend going to the museum and taking a look around today before they close, so you can kind of get the feel for where you're going. It's pretty confusing in there. It's a lot of stuff. It's on the top floor. I do know that, and it's under guard. So to help
Who's
you,
he?
You say it was an underarm?
yeah, it could be well, it kind of is underarm. Yes. But to give you some advantage, in case you run into any trouble or guards or anything that don't think you should be there, I do have an assistant to give you some things that might help. He's like, Toots! You see this little smell, a little scrawny dude with a huge nose. You can just see his eyes over the nose. And he comes out and he's wearing like a lab coat. And he's got this tray with a bunch of like bottles that have this green swirly glowing liquid. There's 4 green ones. No, there's 3 green ones and a purple one.
Okay.
And, and there's a red one. And he's like, brings them out. And he's like, these are Reeks. I made them. They're for you to use if you need them. The green ones are sleep Reeks. If you throw the bottle, when it breaks open, anyone who smells it will pass out. Hopefully, it'll put them to sleep for a little while. That might help you without having to harm anyone if you wish. The red one is a nausea Reek. So if you throw it and anybody smells it, they're probably going to puke. But that'll give you time to do whatever you need, get away or whatever.
How bad does it have to smell for people in this world to make me nauseous? Be like, oh, what is that?
It smells like a flowered stream.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
it smells like the Hawaiian Febreze.
Oh, it's so nice.
And the stench.
And the red one?
Oh, that is the red one. Is
that was
the,
red.
Yeah, red is the nausea. The purple one, I don't know. But if you want to try it, I'd like to know what the effects were. So the purple one is unknown.
Drink it, I dare you, Switch.
No, you don't drink it. You smell it. But I wouldn't use it on yourself until,
Right,
you,
drink it, Switch.
until you find out what's going on with it. It could be fatal.
Well, that's what you want. Hold on, I'll give you some other liquid. It's gonna take me a minute.
So those might help you getting in and dealing with any trouble you may have. So, Geezle Fartbangers basically says, I appreciate you doing this for me on the day of my daughter's wedding. It'll be a great gift, and I knew you couldn't say no to this offer. Yes, well, go get the arms. I'll pay you when you get back.
All right. Ben says the purple one can also come from very, 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 very old cheese.
It probably did.
Did he say he was going to pay us when we get back?
Yes, upon completion of the deal, I'm not going to pay you up front because you'll just leave with the money.
But you're spending money with us to leave
The 100
behind.
clams for the
Yes.
donation,
Yeah,
and I'm not
right,
paying you
right,
your 120 till you get back.
What?
On we go.
Yeah. Are you sure? Whatever was agreed to, I don't know. I was looking at something in the corner.
There's a worm. There's a worm over there dressed as Mr. P.
You just standing still? That's what I was probably saying. He's gonna blink. I'm gonna poke him. Blink.
He screams and poops out a peanut.
Oh, it's a little nutty. Kind of zangy.
Nutella.
You want one?
He poops out another peanut.
Well, onward to the
I'm gonna
museum.
poke the shit out of him.
It sounds like you just hit the jackpot at the casino. and it's like, oh look, it's peanuts and cashews and macadamia nuts and Brazil nuts. It's just like a cornucopia.
You got a bag or something?
Let go of that guy's nuts. You didn't ask for him. Just eat some random guy's nuts for no reason. Jeez.
Bring them along with. That might come in handy.
Can I borrow your nuts?
He's like, you could have the nuts. I don't care. We all eat them.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to put them in a bag if you have
All
one.
right, here. Here, put your nuts in my sack.
I guess I have a bag too, so I can
Yeah.
put some.
Put your nuts in your own nut sack.
I have a nut sack now.
All right.
So we all have tasty nuts.
Yes.
Lots of nuts.
Lots.
Okay. All right. We'll go up there. We'll check it out here in the daytime, and then we'll like hide when it closes. Be in there.
Burn it to the ground.
Then
Nope.
then we'll grab it.
I'm on a tinkle.
And at the first sign of the guards facing us, we'll throw all the nuts on the ground in front of them.
Then there'll be
They'll
nuts.
slip and fall.
Or they'll make peanut butter. Good
We'll get
thinking.
more. We'll get more.
I'm gonna come back. Or she shakes the purple.
Wait, put a nut in there. See what happens.
If they don't slip, we'll use the purple. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
All right.
It's always nice when we can keep Scorch happy.
So you guys gonna walk over to the museum?
Yep.
Okay. It's like late afternoon, almost evening, so you're not sure what time the museum closes, but it's pretty easy to find. There's some signs, post-its and stuff to tell you where things are, but there's one that's talking about the exhibits from the cheese fields, the ancient cheese fields at the Museum of Random Stuff with an address and directions. You pass the drive-through hot chocolate and pedicure place and some other things like
Ben says it's the best one he's ever had while ironing clothes.
there's a slog grooming and milking facility, and there's also a 7-Eleven. You turn there, and right in front is like a huge building. It says Museum of Random Stuff, and it looks like it's been made out of like clipped out newspaper clippings, so it looks like a ransom note.
Fancy.
But yeah, it looks pretty nice. Lots of people around, so you guys go up the steps and get in line. There's probably 5 people in front of you, and there is a guard up there. He's got the little guard uniform and the hat. Looks like he's probably a pretty big croach, which means he's like more than 40 pounds. So he's kind of a muscular croach, and he's checking people in, taking their taking their clam. You know, apparently it's a clam to get in. So he's like, admission. Next to him on the other side is a big hork who's got a guard's uniform. He's doing the, you know, you bringing any contraband in? No? Good. So he's kind of eyeing people as they go through. So when it gets to your turn, you come up. He's like, clam admission? Paying for all of them. Okay. Flipping it like he starts stripping.
I'm balling.
So he takes your money. The hork kind of looks you guys over, and he does kind of give you the.
I'm gonna offer the hork a nut.
You offer him a nut. He's like, "Is that a bribe?"
Do you want to be?
No, but I'll take it.
All right then.
Fits in my pants.
Don't mind him. He just doesn't get out much.
I don't get it out at all. My HoHo was sticking out and I had to use it.
I had to drain the Twinkie.
Yeah. Oh boy. That was messy. Golly, don't go over there. You own that? Holy mother. I mean, I could have been arrested.
The Croach kind of leans in. He's got a little like microphone thing, and he's like, "Get ready for another exhibit." Go on in.
Oh, he's not going to ask us if we have any contraband? Good.
No.
Yeah, we give it over there. Give him a shit nut.
So you guys walk in. You're in the museum, and it's kind of like walking into the Museum of Science and Industry, the Field Museum. It's like big open area. They've
Is there
got
a dinosaur?
Kind of looks like Fartbanger.
Reek skeleton in the front.
There's something like that. It's a skeleton of what we would recognize as maybe a dinosaur, but it's got like 4 extra little arms and
Hello.
and like 3 eye sockets. So it's kind of like, okay, this isn't. But for you guys, it's like, oh, they got a dinosaur skeleton.
Quoting Brittany.
Oh, Brittany. Hey, Brittany.
Brittany!
You do see some hoopties, which are like their vehicles,
Oh, right.
flying hoopties hanging from
It's
the
like
ceiling.
echoing
Some of them look like big paper airplanes.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Thank you.
Quit talking. No, don't eat the microphone again.
How many times we told you don't eat mine?
There's no microphones at.
Just that technical wizardry you had sitting there next to your face.
Is it tree?
Wizardry, I just did that outside.
Oh, was on a tree. Yeah, was on trees.
Booter.
I got a hairy pooter and I loose my Dumbledore.
Had to flick the wand in its general direction.
That's right. Stupefy, that's what I did. Myself.
Poopify.
Poopify. Poopify.
Past the exhibits.
Doesn't get worse, folks. Hang on.
Begun to buy.
Begun to defile.
Nobody loves hairy pooters nuts. Nothing scripted, all ad lib. That's right. That's right. I like touching the master's nuts.
It's kind of fun. I'm not even DMing anymore. It's great.
See how you're there.
Sorry, do we need to?
No, not for Lowlife. So anyway, you walk in. There's some exhibits and halls and stuff like ancient battles, and there's one that's like fashion. There's one that's random artifacts and things like that. And there's like staircases going up that also have like special exhibits and blah blah blah.
I bet that goes to heaven.
Yeah,
What you got?
might be. Some of the random battles are like recreations
Purple stuff,
of like
sorry.
famous battles from Lowlife. The humanitarian and the Stanists, the Satanists who worship Stan because they spelled it wrong. So the Stanists versus the
Stan.
humanitarians, and it's like a big epic religious battle and stuff like that. But you know,
Roll on the end.
yeah. But it's funny because as you watch them, you'll see them like blank and every once in a while, and then all of a sudden you'll hear like a little bing bong, and they'd like, oh, and a bunch of others take their place, like getting their. You ready? Okay.
Oh, I thought it was really lifelike.
Is it the ones getting down are like, ooh, wow, coffee break. I love that. So they look like they have shifts. But there are some that are like sculptures of famous Hork warlords, and there's a Croach scientist. There's a whole little artifact or exhibit dedicated to the Smelfs and the discovery of the Smellementals, which are like the elements of scent, because everything has scent. So it's like, it tells you that it's like the forest, you know, it's like everything in the world has a scent, obviously. Otherwise, we wouldn't need noses and we wouldn't hold our glasses up. So basically, the Smellementals, they did learn to harness them, and that's how they do their smell casting and their reeks and stuff like that. And there's other exhibits, like the random artifact is kind of like, you know, you go to the Museum of Science and Industry, and they've recreated. Like,
Hello, John Smith.
hello.
Hey, John.
But they've there's things like old vending machines that are like unknown object from outer space, you know, and stuff like that. Some of it you're like, oh, that's a vending machine. I know what that is. Come on. But some of them they've changed. Like,
The Fuji mermaid.
yeah, and then like the vending machine, they taped over the actual whatever the brand name was with "I'm an alien," you know, that kind of thing. But after a while, you walk in and it's like there's so many paths, so many hallways, so many staircases. You're like, oh, this is gonna be tough. How do
Should have some where was that?
Well, as you are saying that, I literally bump into a big kiosk, and it's the map of the museum. You are here with all the arrows.
I don't understand this.
And as you look at it, it's like, oh, okay.
Do we need to roll to read this?
No, it's actually pretty clear, but as you look at it, you're like, okay, now I know where we are. And you look over, about 10 feet away is another one. And 10 feet away is another one. 10 feet away is another one.
Here.
Yeah, and it's like, now you are here. Now you are here. Now you are here.
Oh, we can let
Yeah.
we just gotta find these.
So if you go down the hallway, it's like, now you're here. Go back to the other hallway. It's like 10 feet in, you are here. So they're very helpful. It's kind of like the maps of the mall, overdone. So after a while, you can kind of look through. You get on the second floor, and it's a lot more exhibits and stuff like that. The third floor is where the special exhibits are. And as you walk up there, and the museum is packed. I mean, there are tons of people in here, tons of peeps, different races, different types.
It's a good time to take a stand-up break for me while you're...
John says, love you guys. Hope everyone is doing well.
Oh yeah,
Love you,
love you,
John.
John.
Hey, John, thank you.
It was good to see you the other day.
You notice that the top floor has no windows, and there is a roped off section, and it's a big room kind of in the middle of the floor. Around the floor is all this, like there's cheese armor, which is actually pretty valuable, and there's lots of guards up here. There's like at least 4 guards up here. Some of them, they're either replicas, or it'll tell you that like the helmet is made of monocular cheese, but the rest of the armor is just a replica. So it kind of like, don't worry, don't steal it.
Oh.
But then in the middle of the room, you notice the doors are open, and there is like hanging from wires in a spotlight are these big arms, and it's like got a harness with the shoulders, but the arms are really impressive, but they look like they're made from an erector set. So it's all like rods with little bolts and stuff, but they're big, and they've got these big clasping like arms or hands, and you can tell that some of the upper arm has been stuffed with pillows, so it looks like it has muscles and strapped in. But yeah, you're like, ooh, those are really impressive. And one of them, it has like probably like a beer can that it's crushing. And it's like, these are how powerful these are, you know, how strong they are. You also notice as you walk in, there seems to be a slot in the ceiling in front of this, like a gate that comes down, but you can't really tell what it's made of, but it looks like something is supposed to slide down maybe after closing or something like that.
Does it look like a cage or something?
From underneath, you can't really tell. It's like, it's kind of dark. It's just a slot in the ceiling, so you don't know if it's bars or a cage.
All the way around it, or just like...
No, the room is kind of open on 3 sides, and the 4th side is this gate, and there are 2 guards right there at the entrance. As you go in and look, they're just kind of making sure nobody's messing with stuff. But it looks like maybe after hours, that thing closes, maybe. It's like security. But, I mean, you can talk to the guards if you want. Ask them. And you see, like...
Any other hatches or stuff in the ceiling?
Doesn't look like it. you see artistes and Weisenheimers and all kinds of scholars and stuff wandering around everywhere, and regular pastors, and even warriors who are like, oh yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Now, how's the rules working this again?
Okay, so you guys are wild cards. So you're gonna roll. You have a D10 in stealth.
Yes.
Roll a D10, and then choose a D6 that's your wild die.
Okay.
That's obviously different than the rest. Kind of like a ghost die.
Right.
What you're going to do is roll them. Your target number is 4. Well, technically, your target number is normally 4.
Right.
If you make it, you did it. If you roll an 8, you got a raise, and that's all you can do. But this is an opposed roll against a guard, so it's whoever rolls higher. Now, whichever die is highest, that's the one you take.
Okay.
If they ace, roll them again and add on to it.
Okay. I got a 9. So
Okay, so you got a 9?
9 and 6.
Okay, so 9 is your highest. Okay.
Was your 6 on your 6-header?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
that-
Yeah, so you can roll that again.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Well,
Well, you
13, 14, 15.
15, okay.
Put your eye on 9.
Extras only get to roll 1 die. They don't get the wild die. But so if you face a guard, he's an extra. But if you face like Geezle Fartbanger,
Right.
he's a wild card. He'll get the wild die in his rolls.
Right.
So that's how that works. So you guys finish walking around the exhibit. You get the lay of the land. You're like, okay, I know where we're going. All right. You
Hey, you still got
guys,
that purple stuff.
where are you guys going?
Let me see it.
we'll continue to saunter
I need to use the
through
bathroom.
as we're regular tourists.
You take the Reek to the bathroom? You gotta go to the bathroom and take a Reek?
Yeah. Yeah, help me.
There's a restroom down the hall.
Okay,
Back out of the exhibit.
Or is that an argument? Just chill out. I'll find you. You left me before. I was able to find you. Don't worry about it.
Reek.
Okay. All right. So you guys wait for him to go to the bathroom.
I kind of look around the room. I'm looking like, are there any sort of mechanics for that thing or a switch? Or,
Not that you can see.
is there cameras? Do we have
Actually,
cameras
roll your
too?
smarts.
All right.
Parts.
Attributes in the little brown. Okay.
And if you have notice, you can use that instead if it's higher.
Basically, what I'm doing is I'm gonna take a nut and dip it in the purple stuff.
Okay.
And then-
we'll get to you in a minute.
All right. Yes. I got an 11.
You got 11?
11.
So it's like that
I really am going.
Sherlock Holmes where you're like, was there a clip? And all of a sudden your mind shoots back downstairs through all the people, past the kiosk, and your mind stops and looks at the kiosk and go, I remember that. And then you go in and back to where you came in, there was like a little security office.
Yeah.
And you
I remember
noticed
that.
you noticed past that big hork who was eyeing people is the door to the security office. In there was 2 more security guards, and there was a huge lever. And it actually said upstairs gate labeled on it. And they were talking about, when do we flip that? When we close, dummy. Okay, you heard that. So it's all the way downstairs is how you control that gate.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Why?
Now, are there any like curtains, draperies, tapestries,
Some.
things, whatever?
Yeah, there are some.
Okay, well, it's my plan that as we're leaving, I'm going to hide behind one. In fact, I'm going to try to climb with my prehensile body and tentaculus up to the top so they won't see my
That's
feet
right.
on the
He's all
ground.
tentacly.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right.
That's the plan.
Check something here.
I'll just pretend to be an exhibit.
Yeah, you could actually pretend to be an exhibit as well. I need to put this stuff down. I need it. Ooh, sorry. Didn't mean to play with my hat. Need an extra 10-sider. Oh, and before we start, because we are going to be getting obviously into rolls and such,
Oh, you have my dice.
Oh yeah, that might help too.
Yeah.
Bennies.
Okay.
What's a Benny?
Okay, a Benny is a chip, a little glass bead, anything you want to represent something. And basically, what a Benny is kind of like a fate chip in Deadlands. Choose 3 Bennies. So a Benny can be used to negate wounds. It can be used to re-roll something. It can be used for all kinds of stuff.
You want everybody to have 3?
Yeah, just pass them out.
I got my 3.
You
Oh,
said,
we got Bennies for you.
Oh, okay.
when you said giant number 2, I had a very bad thought that instantly ruined me. That's what
Yeah, that was.
You got
Simon said. Probably a while back, but oh well.
Okay, and
Okay.
Bennies,
I
71.
had that one.
All right. So Bennies are anything that you can use for this. Deadlands uses poker chips. Now for Bennies for Lowlife, I had these little things. I think they were called bones
Take 3.
from like the 90s. They're these little monster things, and you would play games with them, like roll them and see if they land on their heads or whatever. So I'm passing these out to the players for our Lowlife Bennies, because as you can see, they're really disturbingly ugly little things, just like Lowlife characters.
Kind of like little tree guys.
Some of them.
Oh, like a little wiener.
It looks like a giggity.
Yeah, in fact, there's one that looks like a worm. Yeah,
That's probably this one.
This dude here, yeah,
Looks like a little wiener worm.
looks like a worm. Okay. So as a refresher, start with 3 Bennies. American slang for benefits. Ooh.
American.
Let's see.
Yeah, because Andy Hopp is actually from another country or planet.
Playing it.
I haven't put my dice back.
You can also get Bennies for excellent role playing, which I would be giving Bennies out every second. Overcoming major obstacles, or even entertaining someone with an outlandish action. So
Accents.
if you guys
Action.
if you guys pull something off tonight that you're like, oh my god, so and so deserves a Benny. If you want to vote on it and you vote he deserves a Benny, sure, I'll give him out.
Flushers.
Is that your pen?
Okay.
It was on the table.
Oh, that's what I'm. That's what.
Okay.
Oh.
So you can use Bennies to re-roll any trait test. Make the entire roll from scratch. If you're firing 3 shots and don't like the results, pick up all 3 dice in your wild die and roll again. You can keep spending Bennies and re-rolling as long as you like, and take the best of your attempts. If you roll a 5, for example, and a Benny gets you 4, keep the original 5 instead. They cannot be spent on tables, damage rolls, or any other roll that isn't a trait roll. Bennies can also be used to save your bacon from deadly attacks. Choose carefully where you spend them. So you can use Bennies to soak damage and things like that. And of course, I get Bennies too.
No, you
All
don't.
right. So
Somebody said you could have them.
I did. It says right there in the book.
No.
All right. So you all got your Bennies. So
Got your Bennies right here.
at closing time, Snag Yorth, you're going to hide behind the tapestry and shimmy your way up to the curtain rod, so they don't see your feet under the tapestry.
Right.
Just your penises sticking out of the top of the tapestry, if they look up.
Not necessarily that.
Okay, I gotcha. And Squeech, you were going to take the place of one of the people, or just add yourself to an exhibit.
Yes.
Okay. Well, there is an exhibit nearby that features cream fillions and marshmallows, but they're not real. They're like lifelike statues. So you could add yourself in there if you want.
Okay.
Okay. It looks like it's a bunch of cream fillions crossing the Delaware, and the marshmallows are basically like drowning, but you don't know why. But
What if Della wasn't wearing anything?
We can't drown. We're buoyant.
they're floating.
You're probably in a cup of hot chocolate.
Fillions are on the boat. Fillion is like this on the front of the boat. There's hot chocolate, and all the marshmallows are floating, and there's like a big spoon that's sticking out of the lake. So yeah,
Frosting of my.
yeah. It's called, and the exhibit for some reason is called Swiss Miss.
Swiss Miss.
That's what it is. Okay, Nene, how are you going to stay behind in here?
Well,
Actually, we'll get to you after the bathroom.
Okay, yeah.
How about you?
Is there like a employees room? I see about get a uniform.
Yeah, you do see an employee's room,
Okay.
or like a locker room.
All right. I'm going to head that way.
Okay. Well, before we get to you guys, Nene, you go into the bathroom, and what was your plan? To open the Reek bottle and put a nut in there?
I'm gonna open the purple bottle and dip a nut in like a very, very tip of it in there, and then give it to a guard.
Well, let's see if you'll be able to do that.
Pass out.
I get in a stall, wedge myself in, because I'm big, and uncap the purple.
Okay. First of all,
Take out a peanut.
okay, roll percentile for me.
Hold, please.
And if it's over 40, just roll until you get under 40.
About 28.
28. Roll percentile again, please.
100 even. No, excuse me, that's 10, not 100.
10? Okay.
Wait a minute, hold on. On a double lot 10, when you hit 2 zeros, and the other one,
That's 100.
so it's 100. Okay, so it's 100. Yes.
Okay. Roll a d10.
0, 0, 0.
Right.
Roll a d10.
Roll D10. 3. Uh-oh.
So apparently you weren't listening when Toots explained how the reeks work. So you pop the cork and the fumes, and you just, before you even get the nut in there, it's like the bottle like corks itself and sits on the ground, like just kind of.
Out of my hand?
Yeah, because your hands and your arms have detached from your body here and are floating about 4 feet away from you. They actually set the bottle down and then move away and you see your arms kind of like you're width apart, and they just kind of go.
I have PTSD flashback from waking up in the
This suggests so much interesting, man.
Gotcha. I got you.
I got both my legs cramped at the same time.
Oh.
This is what
No, it's your arms. Your arms are not.
this is what happens when I walk up hills at St. Louis Renaissance Fair for 3 weeks in a row.
Oh.
Ow.
Well, you had to walk downhill sometime, didn't you?
Both. Sorry.
So the arms
Give me
cross
just a second.
themselves.
Thanks, Dale.
Well, I just rolled on a table. You just rolled on a table. I didn't do that.
He's freaking out. He's like, oh my God, I'm having PTSD from when I woke up.
Ben says, I vote a Benny for the night watchman. I like the talent.
A Benny for the night watch.
Give him the night watchman a Benny.
An extra Benny? You got it.
Oh no! Ben, what are you doing?
In his arm. Dun, dun, dun. That's what Ben said.
Probably the guy who still looked at the sippy cup and didn't give it.
Give me just a minute, guys. Sorry.
Okay.
We're having technical issues beyond my
issues, obviously.
Biomedical.
Well, we'll go with you three.
This is what happens when you watch old people play games.
That's really hip.
So we'll go with you three. All right.
No, we don't want to throw out the hip.
So, Snagyorth, you're going
Yes.
to duck behind the tapestry and shimmy your way to the top.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, roll your. I guess it would be.
Well, I've got climbing.
You do have climbing.
Yeah, but my prehensile body and my tentacular together give me a +6.
Okay.
Which is good because it's only a die 4.
Okay. So, roll your d4 plus your wild die. And just add 6 to your total.
Ooh, a pop. 9, 15, and 4 pops. Oh, 6 plus 6, 12. So there's a 12 and there's a 15.
Oh, okay. So the 15. So let's see if the guards.
What are the Bennies doing?
Get like a reroll.
You can re-roll, or you can use them for damage. So if you get punched and get shaken, you can spend a Benny to not be shaken. Okay, so you shimmy up. A couple guards are actually walking by as you get after you get behind the tapestry and you start climbing. They just kind of are talking about whatever. Just walk right on by, and you're looking down on them. You're up at the top of the tapestry, like looped around the curtain rod, like. They walk on past, so you're good. As long as you can stay there, you're fine. Squitch, you just duck into the exhibit. Yeah. The marshmallows are built like they're halfway in the floor, so you can't do that. So
I'll hang off the side of the boat, or
okay. Yeah, you need to
I'm trying to climb in the boat.
Actually, there's a big branch right next to you.
I'll float on the branch.
Okay, you can act like that. But yeah, you put the branch on the hot chocolate and like lay on it, like you're floating on the branch. Let's see if the guards notice you. Two of the guards stop, look directly at you, go, huh, I didn't know they added that to the exhibit. That looks really good. Looks really lifelike. Yeah, kind of hot too. And then walk off. And you're fine as long as you stay there. Okay, HoHoJoJo. You walk into the locker room. It's closed. You just walk on in, or you're going to like peek in, or what do you want to do? How you want to approach it?
Well, yeah, I'll just go up. I'll just walk on in.
Okay, walk on in.
Yep.
All right. You hear a shower running, and there's a uniform right there. It actually looks like it's a little baggy, but it's pretty much your size.
Okay.
There's nobody else in here.
All right. Well, is there any of the lockers open?
There are a few lockers open, yeah.
Oh, I'll look in one.
Okay, you open one. That uniform is like 3 sizes too big for you.
Yeah, that's fine. I take it. I put it there. I take mine.
So you're not gonna take the one that fits you. You're gonna take the big.
No, I'm gonna put the big one there. I'm gonna like get it wet.
Okay.
So it look like for some reason I got wet and grew.
Obviously.
Like the towels you put in the water.
Took the one that got wet. I'm gonna put there. I'm gonna grab that uniform, and then basically just get dressed.
Okay.
Over at one of the the locker I just took that one out of, or just getting dressed.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you put that one on. Go back out.
Yep. Look at my name tag.
Jim Bob.
Jim Bob.
And you got your maul with you? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Did the other guards have
They did have, some of them had weapons. Most of them were like knives or clubs.
Yeah. Is there like a sewing, like an equipment area, or did I see like that where they have work on uniforms or something like that?
Not really where they work on uniforms, but there is like a little room for like extra boots and clubs and stuff like that.
I'll go over there.
Okay.
Open it up.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just a room, so you walk in. There's lots of pairs of boots and billy clubs and whatever else.
I'll grab a pair of boots that fit.
Okay.
I left his boots there, but actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll get a pair of boots, just so I look like a guard.
Okay. Yeah, you pretty much look like a guard.
And then there's a way to like change my tag.
Change your name tag.
Yeah.
Well, there's some tape, masking tape, and a marker.
Okay.
Cover up Jim Bob.
Yeah. Put HoHo.
HoHo. Okay.
HoHo. And put
right.
official. And it's just something official.
Okay.
I don't know if I need to write something. I don't know.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Okay, so you write something official on there, and
So I come up to him, and then I come out.
yep, you walk up to another guard,
Yep.
and he's like, "Oh, how's it going?"
All right.
And then he's like, "Read your name tag," salutes, and walks off.
Right. Anyway, how's it going? What's the next shift ready?
Yeah, closing time here in about 2 minutes.
All right. Just make sure these guys know what the fuck What they're doing.
Yeah, good idea. Right, boss.
Right.
The other guard's like, who's that? He's like, I don't know, somebody official. He looks over, he's like, oh. And they walk
Right.
off.
Make sure you get that right.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I go over there and I start walking around.
Supervisor.
No, it actually says HoHo something official. That's what he wrote. And they're like, well, he's something official. I don't know. I guess he's a boss. But yeah, everybody, all the guards are saluting you as you walk by.
Good job. All right.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll go to the security room.
Okay, go to the security room.
Yep.
All right.
How's it going, fellas?
It's going good.
All right.
Oh,
All right. Well, let's see. We got less than a minute.
yep.
Get these yahoos out of here. They can come back tomorrow.
Yeah. And you see people are already filing out. I mean, a lot of them, there's only like 4 people who are coming down the stairs. So
Now, I'll kind of look at one of the guards. What is there like a guard about to leave, or they kind of switch it off, or
yeah, there's one of the guards. Looks like he's about to leave. He's grabbing his little lunchbox.
okay. I heard we're out of. Is there like coffee or something that we drink here?
Oh yeah, whatever it is.
Sludge.
Sludge. Probably.
I heard we're out of sludge. Men are complaining. We got to make sure we got some sludge. We're not off the clock yet. Go get us some of the best sludge you can. And I just reach in, give him some clams.
The guy who was just getting off work.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to bring some back for everybody on shift?
Yeah.
Got it.
Gotta be
I know the
awake.
best place in town.
All right. Get yourself a couple.
Hey, all right. Thanks, boss.
Yeah.
He leaves, hurries out. I'll see you tomorrow, Chuck.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't have my boys falling asleep at the job tonight. So.
Oh yeah, good idea. Thanks for the coffee, sir.
Yeah. So this thing's working.
Should be.
All right.
You pull the lever.
And I start to, and I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah, you start to and put it back. He's like, it's not quite time yet, sir.
I'm just
you
making
almost
sure.
killed Jerry.
Well, I'm keeping him on his toes.
And you look up. They do have monitors.
Okay.
So they do have like a rudimentary camera system, but it's all black and white. But you do see, as you do it, you almost killed Jerry. You look up at one of the monitors, and there's a guard
Yeah.
against the wall where that slot is.
Yeah.
Against the wall, like. he like, and you see somebody reach down behind him and pull up a peanut. He's like,
You've been listening, and I'm done.
Well, there you go. See there.
that's working.
All right. Keeping him on his toes. Well, I'm gonna survey the thing and write to the big boss. So let me know if you need anything. Make sure everybody gets into the sludge.
All right, we'll do.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically, you walk
When
out.
I come out,
Send you a second
I'm like-
advice, and no water is a bad idea.
I see somebody else, and then is there another like guy coming in? Looks a little shady or something like that, or kind of like someone
Like a patron, or
yeah. I guess I could leave real quick and come back, right?
yeah, you could.
And so it's like I gotta go check on my cart, make sure the outside perimeter is secure.
All right.
I'm gonna walk out. We're right across the street. Is there an alcohol place?
Yeah, there's several.
All right.
There's one right there.
I'm gonna go over there. I want your most powerful liquor that'll knock people out like one sip.
He's like, okay, how much?
Vicious at all.
Yeah, how much do you want?
A lot. We're gonna have a party.
But not for long.
He's like,
I don't want to buy all the liquor, see? So I'm just buying the one bottle. Everyone pass out and think they had a great time.
that's a good idea. That's
Yeah.
a great idea. All right, yeah. Hold on a second. And he opens the door to the back room, and you swear to God, there's a slog there chained up, and they're milking him.
Oh, I remember those days.
Oh,
He gets a bottle, and he's like, here you, and the slog is in there. And he shuts the door, and he's like, that'll do it.
All right, how much?
Pictures.
Pictures.
I want pictures of the people passed out, so I know that it works well.
Oh, all right. All right, well, here. I can hand a handful of clams.
Okay, he's like, all right, that works too. I still want photos,
All right, yep.
especially if they're naked.
I don't know. I don't have a camera, but okay, I'll draw you some.
Most people just draw penises on their foreheads. This one's actually got penises.
Where are the clams? It's on the back. Oh, there it is. So I'll just roll a d20 because I can't count. That's right. 7 clams. Is that pretty good?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. He's like, yeah, sure.
Oh, and then how much was the coffee? Oh, I roll a random
20 again.
12.
Okay.
So,
Coffee's really expensive. So you make it back across the street, and the doors are about to close.
yep.
And they're like, hey, you can't go in there. We're closing up.
I says, unofficial, get out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
And wait, I said, now wait a minute. Jerry's cut. What was it, Chuck? Was it?
Chuck was the guy who was staying.
No, Jerry's the other guy, right?
Yeah.
Jerry's bringing back coffee because we're out of Slog. I got to keep you guys on your toes.
Oh, okay. Let him in.
Yes. Well, of course. You want to drink? You want to have the drink tonight?
Well, we'll be outside, so we'll get it. But you want everybody inside to have
Well,
some.
yeah. I'll get yourself some.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll let him in.
All right.
So you go in. Museum closes. You know,
I have
a
taunt
lot
you
of the
in
lights.
persuasion. I don't
No, a
know.
lot of the lights are going out. There's spotlights everywhere, stuff like that. It seems like guards are walking the perimeter, but there's only like a few guards at a time. So you guys can wait till they kind of pass.
I'm sitting here thinking, so what do I do after this? I hope somebody had a plan.
Do we have?
So basically, you walk in, you're like, you know he was looking for a tapestry and she was going to an exhibit, but you don't know which one.
Where
He went to the
He went to
bathroom.
the bathroom and you haven't seen him since.
I'm still trying to figure out.
I'm doing my own
Yeah,
plan.
every time you walk towards your arms, they float the exact distance away from you. And every time you like
I'm gonna go find
reach
it.
up,
It's got my
they reach up. the same direction you are.
Wait a minute. This could be to my advantage. It can rub cramps out of my legs when I have a fuck up when I'm on this live stream. This is a great idea. I'm gonna try to tell them to go punch a guard.
Are there any guards up here on the top?
Actually, I'll see if I can, so it's like I can control my arms. I just don't.
Yeah.
They're not attached.
They're
right?
just not attached.
So I'm gonna walk over and open the door. Try to get him to go over and
Yeah, you walk
push
over
through or whatever.
4 feet from the door, and the
How
door.
can you walk over? I thought his legs were detached too.
No, just his arms.
Oh, okay.
Just his arms. He
Can
just
they go further than 4 feet from me?
no. They always stay the same 4 feet.
Okay, they're 4 feet in front of me.
Yeah,
Okay. Be like, oh, this won't work. Never mind then.
because if they were 4 feet on you, you'd be an animal.
I am.
I'll bet that out of the way.
DM screen.
All right. So yeah, you walk up about 4 feet from the door, and your hand opens the door.
I let it close.
Okay.
How am I gonna make this work for me? I don't know.
And all of a sudden his hands start going.
Yeah, basically over 4 feet, they're like,
Damn it, my nose itches.
they're 4 feet away.
I didn't tell myself to do that.
So anyway, you're still in the bathroom. Well, they've been doing stuff, so
Right.
you gonna come out of the bathroom?
Do I realize what time it is?
It's after closing. It's just now after closing by this time.
The bottle's still sitting on the floor.
Bottles on the floor.
All right. I'll.
Sounds like a country song.
I guess I'm just gonna walk out of the bathroom.
Okay.
Just open the door. Does the door close between me and my arms?
Yes, it does. As you open it, you're like,
Shit.
but it's just a push door.
You see my arms go. I'll just push through. Okay.
Okay. You just kind of like
Shoulder my way through.
flatten your face against the wall door. Your arms are doing this down at the side, imitating your exact movements if they were on your body.
Right. All
Okay.
right.
One of your arms.
I didn't tell him to do that either.
Anastasia, best fun I've had while ironing clothing. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
That was Ben that said that.
Oh, man, yeah. Sorry.
She responded.
Anastasia's ironing clothes the same as
She's
Ben.
making
That's
soup.
weird.
Oh, my God.
She's making soup.
Bacon cheeseburger.
Bacon
Ooh.
cheeseburgers. That was good.
I have a
Okay.
batch of bacon salt. Anyway.
So you get out of the room. Nobody's in the hallway, but you do know down the hallway is the exhibit.
Right.
And there is, like, it's open, but it looks like there's a curtain there or something. You can't see. It's dim. There's no light in front of that. It doesn't look like a curtain as much as it looks like a wall or something.
Right.
Okay, well, is it a curtain or a wall?
It looks like a wall. The shadows made it look like a curtain, but you're like, I don't think that's a curtain. I think that's some sort of wall. So anyway,
Right. Okay, now from my vantage point, okay, there's no guards up in here.
no guards in the room
Okay,
you're in right
climb
now.
back down.
Okay.
Go over to the wall.
You're very happy.
Yeah.
He's wrecked.
So now, how do we get this wall back up?
Oh,
And do I notice?
you're one floor down. Sorry, you guys
Oh.
had left, and then you ducked off. He's the one in the hallway. The one hallway has a bathroom upstairs. So you guys came down the stairs. So you're on the second.
Okay, well, I scooch back up to the.
Okay. So
Top
as
floor
you
then.
do, you pass Scoich in her exhibit. Nobody around.
Come on, Scorch.
Fun night.
And where were you going?
All right. Well, I was going to your maintenance room.
You don't know where.
I see a guard.
Okay.
We got more slugs coming.
Good. Thanks, Chief.
Where's the maintenance room again?
You mean for like janitorial stuff?
Oh, fixing stuff.
Oh, in the basement.
Basement. Oh, all right.
What do you need in there for, Chief?
Oh, I need a screwdriver. I'm trying to fix the sludge machine, but I don't know if I can.
He kind of pulls it in his pocket. Here's a screwdriver.
Oh, all right. I look at his name tag.
Spitz Dribble.
Smith Dribble. I'll appreciate that. I'll bring it right back.
All right. Just put it in the security office.
All right, I'll do that. I go wander off.
Okay. All right. Well, you're wandering around.
Go
So
try and find the basement.
what are you going to do in the basement?
I'm gonna try and build some replica arms.
It's going to take a while, but you're going to not be able to build it.
Oh, okay, all right.
So you're going to get down there and be like, I can't take any of this stuff. So you're going to waste some time going to the basement.
Okay.
So-
well, in that case, if I would not have known that,
You probably would have guessed those arms are pretty particular. If you would have made a duplicate set, they either wouldn't work or he's going to know it's
Put
fake.
his arms in there. You just have to stand 4 feet away the whole time.
Well, I got a way to carry him out now.
all right. In that case, no, I'm gonna try and find the break room. So,
Okay. Yeah, there's a break room.
all right. So I'll go in there.
Okay.
Okay.
right.
Anybody in there?
No.
Okay.
They're all on duty,
This is
especially now that the boss is here.
I'll go look over the coffee machine.
Okay.
Break it.
Smash it. Okay, it's broken.
Yeah, with a screwdriver. Tear
Okay.
it all up. There, now it's broke. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Well, now I gotta wait for the damn coffee.
Okay.
Well, I gotta wait for a second, and then I'm like, all right. Is there a place I can hide the bottle?
Hide the bottle?
Yeah.
Which bottle?
The drunk bottle.
Oh, yeah. You duck it in any one of the exhibits.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna throw that in there.
Okay.
Hide that, and then I'll basically go up, kind of wander around looking, basically wait for the coffee guy, and then once he brings it in, I'll put the coffee, and then I'm gonna make my special coffee.
Oh, okay. You're gonna slip them Mickey's.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Then hand out coffee to everybody. Here's the coffee. Keep awake.
All right. You're just about to ready to go up to the second floor when Jerry comes like, I got the coffee, boss.
Oh, good. Let's go to the break room.
All right.
And I walk in there. See, somebody broke it.
Oh, well, who would do that?
I don't know, some jerk.
Well, we'll find him, boss. We'll find him.
Good. In the meantime, make sure I'm gonna make sure everybody gets some coffee.
All right.
All right, put it there.
All right.
I reach in and
Do you tell him you'll leave the room or anything?
all right, I reach in and hand him some
Clams.
clams. Probably no, not to do 20, but I'll give him 3 clams. All right, go get out of here. You're off work. No more overtime.
Hey, all right. Oh, I'm getting paid for overtime, though. Well, never mind, boss. Thanks. salutes, and he walks out.
I give him the 3 climb. Then you're overtime.
Okay, so you
Hi, Melcy.
Yeah.
pour
Hi, honey.
the liquor in the
Hey,
drink.
Ozzy. Oh, hi, you little lives. Yeah, so I make up a nice tray and
Okay.
get coffee all slurred it up, and then I'll leave the big pot and pour some in there, and then
Okay.
okay, and then I'll go to the tray, start walking around with it.
Okay. Yeah, you find a guard.
Here, Lunchman's broke. It's your coffee. There'll be more in there, but I don't know how long it'll be hot.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Yeah. I don't know, some special brand that, what was the guy's name? I'm
Jerry.
sorry. Jerry brought over. I don't know. I guess it's special.
I'm gonna blame it on Jerry.
That's pretty. Passes right out.
Good. That's good stuff.
Okay. So you can go ahead to the guards.
Jerry bought this stuff. I don't know where it's from, but it looked good. It's
You
expensive.
find some of the guards and are like, hey, there's other guards upstairs. You might want to offer it to them.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'm going there now. Do my
Okay,
rounds.
great. Thanks, boss. As you pass out cups, you're instantly leaving passed out bodies in your
Well,
wake.
I'll make sure I go to the security guard room before I head upstairs.
Okay. You see one guard like, here, have a drink. He great. Oh, passes out just as another guard comes around the corner.
Yeah.
Like a big heap.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks.
He's
sees
like,
you,
hey, wake
passes
up.
out, he's like, he just drinks some of that?
I know what's wrong. Get over here.
Well, let me try it. And then you see a Croach come around, another guard, and he's like,
What the hell are they drinking? I mean, I'm trying to give this coffee to him to wake him up.
oh, they're drinking?
Yeah.
On the job?
I guess. Here,
Give
try
me your
some.
name tag? Yes, sir. Passes out.
Oh, I'm going to go get the bottle. Right there.
This is working out better than.
All right.
You go upstairs?
No, I go to the security office.
Oh, okay.
I go in there. Hey,
What's up?
there's some dog around sludge.
All right. He kind of smells good. Sits
All
it
right,
down.
good. How's it going?
Well, pretty good. We got 4 guys on the second floor, 4 guys on the top floor, plus the secret security thing in the room, you know. And then we've got like
Well, tell me how it works
6 guards
again.
on the second floor.
All right, tell me how it works again. We've got to go through it every time.
I can. It's a secret.
What's this a badge say?
You're not the museum curator.
Good, you passed.
Sorry, sir.
Nope, you passed. Good. Because it's a secret. You're not supposed to tell me.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah.
Here, you want some coffee?
No, I got a whole tray. Here. In fact, let's share toast to it.
Oh, all right. I'll drink mine later. He sends it back down.
I take a sip. Oh, I don't like that froofy stuff. I don't
Take
like
a sip?
Yeah. No, I just kind of like touch my tongue and then I put it back. I don't know.
To your tongue?
Like right there on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your vigor.
God.
You wanted potent stuff.
Yeah, apparently I did. I think I got some bennies in my future. I got a 5 and a 4.
Okay, that's a success. So you're like, you do the, yeah, and you just kind of touch it to your lips. Mm-hmm. Yes, and you're like, you know when you get Novocaine? You're like,
Blah, 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 blah.
At least your tongue isn't swelling out.
yeah. So you can work out yourself.
I don't want to I don't want to
I'm gonna interpret for Squeaks now.
You're like, oh, hello, how are you?
Scorch might have to
So you
transfer
guys
for him.
probably have to excuse yourself, and you see the guards walking up there, and you see in the monitor that he's not looking at, you see Squeech and Snagyorth kind of like, okay, come on, let's go. And they're walking, and there's a couple.
Said, I'll find Reek. Because he took my Reek.
Yeah, well, you know he was upstairs, so that's where you're headed,
Okay.
to that bathroom. And just on the other side, coming down another hallway, are 2 guards.
Okay. Oh, all right.
You just knock him out. Okay.
I mean, I don't know what else to do. He's gonna see it, right?
No, he's not.
Oh, okay. My bad. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Right, boss. He salutes, goes back to reading his porno mag.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna quickly rush over there.
Okay, so you run upstairs.
Yep.
Yep. All right, upstairs. You're oh, sure. All right. So you run upstairs. You kind of see you're at a Y intersection. You see Squeech and Snagyorth coming down. Staircase is right here. You see the other two guards coming this way.
Okay, now I know they're not in the camera.
They've passed the camera now.
Okay, all right.
And as you guys are walking up, you see a guard, a short little guard, running upstairs with a tray full of coffee. But you see a giant hammer, and that's HoHo's hammer. And as you stop and look, he's dressed as a guard, and he's got this panicked look, and his lips are like Ren and Stimpy when Ren's lips go loose. That's what he looks like. He's like, and he looks at you, looks down the other hallway, and I'm assuming you take off that way toward the guards.
Yes.
Okay, so he runs off that way. He shouts a warning.
Which to you translates to, I have a cheese sandwich in my pants. How are you?
Cheese sandwich.
So you run up to the guards.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What's up, Chief?" And just then your lips start kind of getting back to normal.
Yeah, I don't like this roofy stuff, but I don't know. He bought it.
Oh, okay.
Sliver's all busted up. I don't know what the deal is, so.
All right. Well, thanks. We'll carry it while we're walking. It's pretty hot.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
All right.
So
What's going on back that way?
They start walking past you. You're, What's going on back that way?
Yeah.
A couple exhibits. Nothing much.
Nobody left behind?
I haven't seen anybody yet. They keep walking toward that intersection.
Do we follow him? Because when he goes,
Well, as he ducks out of sight down that other hallway and you start coming up to the corner, you can hear voices on the other side. Are you taking the green Reek, the sleeping Reek?
Yeah.
Okay.
because I had the perp. That's the only one I had.
Yeah. And the red one is nausea. There's one of those, and then you've got.
I'm colorblind. I can't tell the difference.
That's awesome. All right, so you got the green Reek. You're gonna go down there. You turn around. You see the two guards are past HoHo now, and they turn their backs to answer him when he says, "What's back that way?" So you're like, "What's back that way?" And they turn towards you, and in between you see Squeech with one of those bottles.
Like, oh!
Yeah,
Well, there could be other people in here after the door's closed. Crap.
Go ahead and roll. Do you have athletics or throwing? Otherwise, it's a straight agility check.
Oh, shooting, survival, persuasion, fighting, straight agility.
Yeah. So whatever your agility is, you can roll that. What is it? And don't forget your D6.
Yeah, so you're a 4 and a 6.
Oh,
Got a 5.
5.
Okay. Good. So she ducks out. You're like, crap. She throws this bottle, and you see it doing the, and it lands right between them, hits the ground, shatters.
I go, what's that?
And as it shatters, the fumes envelop them, and they're like, oh, I'm so sleepy.
Well, lay down. Will you all right?
Yeah.
Here, over here.
This coffee will help. And they both pass out instantly, face first.
Remember this?
Please.
I'll hold off to the side.
Yeah.
No coffee.
Coffee's my tea.
Hey, thanks, Gerald.
Oh,
Thanks, Gerald.
The universe. That's a big one.
wow.
Oh,
Thank you.
nice. Thank you. So anyway,
Holy cow, Gerald. Thank you.
those two pass out. You guys. Just then, as you guys are getting ready to head upstairs, from downstairs you hear, "Hey, where are my clothes? This isn't my uniform. And the other go, what are you talking about? Somebody took my uniform. And they're like, oh no. Only one guy fits your uniform, Mark. Let's go. He's in here somewhere. And you can kind of look down the stairs and you can kind of see like who's talking. You see like one guy talking with his back to you, and the other guys are lined up so you can see pairs of boots, some big, some small. The guy talking to you has his back to you, and it's a Crouch, and he's got his arms up like this, his little antenna, and the suit is like he's like dragging this beach blanket of a shirt. Like, where's my outfit?
Give me some of them. Give me them knockout ones. Here, hold the cough. Don't drink it for whatever you do. Start running downstairs. Hey, I got coffee for you.
They all look up. The Crouch is like, hey, that's my. You throw the freaks. Okay, how many did you throw?
I only gave him one.
You gave him one. Okay.
Oh, I only got one?
Yeah.
Give me two. I can't count. I need more than that.
Well, actually, you throw one.
Yeah.
Roll your. Do you have throwing?
Yes, I do.
Okay, roll your throwing.
Okay. I got a 5 and a 1.
5 and a 1. Okay, so you throw the Reek. It lands in the middle of them, and 4 of the guards basically like take a whiff and pass out.
Okay.
The Crouch kind of like backs up, trips on his shirt, and falls, and 2 of the others like back up, like, "Hey, that's a sleep Reek."
Yeah, look, look out! Now turn around. Fill the coffee. Look out intruders!
Hey! And they start running up the stairs.
You want some coffee though first?
We gotta get these intruders, boss. Come on, let's do our jobs.
I'll roll persuasion.
Now, are you guys gonna stand and fight, or are you gonna run upstairs?
We're going upstairs.
Okay, so run upstairs. You're gonna stand there and try persuasion on them.
Yeah. Well, coffee first. I'm gonna drop this going after him.
Okay, roll your persuasion.
Nope. 3 and a 2.
3 and a 2.
All right.
Yeah,
I rolled a 3.
they're dead.
All right, I'm putting the tray down.
Okay. So you guys run up the stairs. As you get up the stairs in the hallway, you see Nene and his arms over and about 4 feet away, his arms go.
It was the purple stuff. Oh, it's in the bathroom.
Okay.
I couldn't pick it up. I guess I'm running now.
As you start running, you notice you're catching up to your arms.
Okay.
And as you get closer to your arms, they kind of like, and you get that like where your foot falls asleep.
Oh.
That feeling for a second, and then you're like, oh, I got my arms back.
Don't, for love you, dude, don't sniff that purple shit.
Okay.
That's the worst
So-
show I've ever been on.
They're running up. Are you chasing them?
Well, I'm the Crouch is still down there.
The Crouch is still down there, kind of wallowing to get up. There's now 3 guards rushing upstairs after them.
Okay. Are the Crouch is there though?
The Crouch is there.
I'll try and.
Another Reek. Okay.
I am not colorblind.
Okay. Which one did you grab?
Green.
Green. Okay.
I'll try and grab him. Get up for crying out loud. And what was it? I can't remember because his name was mine first. This one I can't remember.
Oh, Jimbo.
Jimbo, get up, Jimbo! Damn it!
He's like, okay. He gets up, takes the collar up over his head.
As I'm doing that, I'm like, oh, drink it. I'll throw the liquor in his mouth.
So you're gonna throw the liquor in his mouth?
Yeah, come on.
All right. Because as he gets up, he's like, hey, that's my name tag. And you're like trying to pour coffee down. So make an agility check. Or actually, do you have fighting?
I have streetwise, tracking, fighting, taunt, throwing.
Okay.
No. Okay, no.
You have fighting.
Huh?
You said you had fighting.
Fighting large weapon.
Oh. Okay, so it's your agility versus this guy.
Yeah, I got 3, but I like to spend a penny.
Okay, good thing.
Okay, so I just roll both dice or just the
Yep,
one?
roll again from scratch.
Ooh, I got a 11.
11, okay. So he's, hey, that's my name tag. And you're like, open up your gullet. And he's like, get off of me. But as he's like, coffee is splashing, you notice it's not going in his mouth right away. So he's like, hey. And his eyes twitch. I'm blind. He finally drills in his mouth. You almost swear to God he melted. But he just, like, his face was going numb bit by bit as it was leaking. Like the guy in RoboCop. The big clothes. It was like, help me! Help me! The next guard who happens by the hallway is like, oh my! The big guard who's now just a skeleton, so he just died. He just passed out. Oh, all right. So anyway, upstairs, you get your arms back,
Right.
and as you guys get together, you see 3 guards coming up.
I got it.
Okay, you're gonna run at them.
Yep.
All right. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to fight them.
All right. Shoot. Anybody have a deck of cards?
Oh wait, no, I have a slog thrower. I forgot.
Okay.
Gonna pull my slog thrower.
Okay.
Open fire.
All right. Does anybody have a deck of cards? I forgot to grab one.
cards.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you need to put a deck of cards in
I
there.
meant to put one in there and I forgot.
Should have dipped my
forgot that
slog
this
thrower
takes
in this
cards,
purple
so-
shit. Fired
So
it
did
out.
I.
Blowing their arms off. Each and every one.
Now, while he's taking care of the guards, what are you guys doing? Are you going to help attack or are you going to keep going down the hall?
Well, I'm going to run down the hall and try to
Okay, you'll see
check
that.
out the exhibit and see that the wall is down.
And the wall, you know exactly what this is. It's a big wall. It's kind of multicolored in squares, and you see where the colors are. There's little seams.
You can't see the colors.
Well, it's different color. Doesn't matter what colors, but different shades of gray. They're like little seams where all these are. You know what this is. It's human racium. It's interlocking blocks. It's basically giant Legos.
Oh, I was thinking
And that's-
like a Rubik's Cube.
No, it's Legos, but it's human racium because it's like this impervious thing, and if you step on it, it's really painful. It's like a landmine. So basically, like, this is human racium. You know what that is, and it's really tough to get through.
Well, +2 knowledge of human culture.
Yeah, so you know
There's a wall. There's not space. It's not like a cage
there's
wall.
no seams, but you know if you can get something thin in between one of those seams and pry it with enough strength, it'll pop loose, like taking your Legos apart.
Yep.
So you can do that. Otherwise, the only other thing is to get as much mass as you can and hit it full on and hope they break apart.
Well, I will
I'm
try.
working on it.
I will try to take an edge at the top of my staff
Okay.
and try to weight it.
Okay, so we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
All right.
So everybody,
Give everybody one card, including me.
I'd like a different card, please.
Oh, me too.
Thank you. Okay. And we're just like Deadlands. Aces. Who's got aces? Kings. Queens. Jacks. Tens. Okay.
He's
I
got
got 10. I got 10.
You got a 10?
Yep.
Okay. You see the 3 guards. You're catching up to them now.
No, I'm still
you're not
downstairs.
going. Oh, you're still downstairs. So
Yep.
what are you going to do?
Okay, so everybody's out down here, right?
As far as you can tell.
All right, I'm gonna run back to the office,
Okay.
to the guard room.
Okay.
Okay, burst the door in. Is he still there?
Has he tried his coffee yet?
Yeah, he's passed out cold.
Good.
And the coffee cup is in his lap, so it looks like he wet himself.
All right, so I'm gonna hit the lever.
Hit the lever.
Open it up.
Okay. All right. So snag yours. You're like, I can get this stamp in there and just wedge this. It recedes back in the ceiling, and you're like, hey, I did it. You're like, must have been a secret lever. I knew about that all the time because I'm a specialist in human racium.
it's that human English.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so you do that. Door opens. All right, so that was tens. The guards. They're gonna kind of like, Ray. They see you pull out the slog thrower, and they kind of stop in their tracks, like. So they're on hold.
Yep. I just smile.
Okay. So 9s, 8s, 7, 6.
6.
Okay.
Okay, so now would that have been my attempt at getting the thing, or
No,
do
because
I have
you just
to
put it up there and it opens, so you still get to do something.
grab the arms?
Not that easy.
Not that easy. Why? Do I
The
have?
thing opens, you see the arms, you're like, all right. And you step in, you hear, hey, what are you doing? And you hear a boom.
The secret security.
And you see an odor.
An odor?
Like an ogre, but an odor. And it smells just like its name sounds.
Yep.
Let me see if I can find the picture of it. I gotta remember which book it's in. I think it's in this one.
Good thing you found a deck of cards in that game room. Ben.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes miracles
Right.
happen.
I've got lots and lots of decks, Ben. It's just a matter
He
of
has a huge deck, Ben.
how lazy I wanted to be not to get out of the chair first.
Okay. Can you guys see this picture?
The pink guy,
The pink guy.
Yeah, the pink guy. Yeah,
which I can't tell it's pink.
right. Is that showing up on the monitor, Mike? Can they see that?
Let me see.
Mike's playing
Yes,
solitaire.
Mike's playing solitaire. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
This dude is probably twice your size. Mm-hmm. He looks almost exactly like that, and his staff doesn't have the worm that's impaled on it, but it does have what it looks like a giant meat tenderizer. Mm-hmm. So he's just kind of hey, and he's got a little name tag pinned to his moistness that just says odor, and he kind of points and he's like, "Hey, you're not supposed to be in here."
It's okay, odor. I was sent up here. They discovered during the day that one side of the exhibit isn't shiny enough. So I'm supposed to take it down to the workshop, get it buffed up, and then I'll be bringing it back.
Where's your badge?
I lost it. Oh. Did you want to try? It's very soothing.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Wow.
He actually starts crying. Says, "I just broke up with my girlfriend. I don't want to try nothing."
Oh, here, big guy. Come, go ahead. You don't make you feel better.
No,
Go
it feels
ahead.
like
It's okay.
cheating. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, okay. All righty.
If I had what would make her happy, it would make me happy, and I wouldn't want to kill people all the time. But I guess I'll
Aw.
have to because you don't have a badge.
Oh. So, all right. Well, I'll make it quick. I'll get this thing all polished up.
He kind of grabs his meat cleaver, or meat tenderizer. He's like,
Two shakes of a belly whomper's ass.
I said you don't have a badge. I'm gonna have to kill you. And
Well,
who has
you want to carry it?
have a 6s, 7s, or 5s?
5.
Okay. So they're like, ah. What do you do?
I take aim.
Okay, there's three guards. One's a hork,
Yeah.
one's a croach, and one is a pretty hefty worm.
Right.
Who do you want to shoot at?
The biggest one first.
Hork?
Yep.
Okay.
Here's a chance to run.
And you're aiming at the hork?
Yep.
He's like, I can take it.
And I fire.
Okay.
To shoot is to do. Let's see. Shooting
Shoot is to kill.
is
Kill is to end.
10. So the wild dies again too on that one.
Yep.
That would be a 7.
Okay. All right. Do you have any kind of damage written down on your...
Yes, 3d6.
Okay, so roll 3d6. Oh.
1 popped. So 6. So, 18.
18.
Yep.
Okay. All right. He's like, I can take it.
One slog.
One slog right in the chest. And slogs, they just kind of go accordion and drop to the ground like a slug.
Right.
But it's the impact that does it. And he's like, I can take it. Oh, that hurt. He just falls forward, shaken, and out.
Okay.
So he took a wound, so he just dropped.
Right.
The worm and the Croach look at each other like, the Croach is like, can you take it? And he's like, I don't know. I don't think so. Well, I can't take it. And he's like, that's what she said. Both look at you like, you like that joke, right?
Yeah.
All right. Threes, you were the next one. Okay, what are you going to do? You see him facing off against that odor, and he's got 2 guards that he's just shot one.
Okay, well, I was gonna jump on Snagyor's back, cover his nose and mouth with my hand, and throw that vial I had in my hand.
The green one?
The,
At the odor? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me check something here.
They're probably all based on agility and foot check.
Okay. So, yes, roll agility.
Yeah.
Don't forget you got Bennies.
Yeah, I'm about ready to use them all.
Ooh, that one pops. They both popped.
They both pop. There's 9. 7. So 9.
Nice. Okay.
Yay.
So you jump up on Stagyor's shoulders and kind of like cover his mouth. You're like, "More!" And you pop that cork and throw the reek down on the ground. It shatters, engulfs the odor. And as he breathes it in, you're like, yes. And he kind of like, yeah. So anyway, where's your badge?
Oh, shit.
Doesn't look like it affects the odor. He's like, where's your badge? And he's like, another girl and a full one this time? This is not fair.
Get out my battle spork.
He's like, oh, well, okay.
I got riding.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, so we'll get to you guys in a minute. That was everybody's cards.
Yep.
Next round.
New cards.
New cards for
I'm
everybody.
sorry, Snagdor.
And just keep those in
How
the
did I manage to
discard
get the
pile.
same damn number?
Oh, I got a little bit better.
Ooh. This is the Joker.
Which one?
It's
Doesn't matter?
It's the Balrog.
I don't think so. I think in Savage Worlds it doesn't matter. Let me look it up and double check.
Red or black, I guess.
I know it's got a little red outline, black outline, but it's
Probably
Balrog, so I would think red. But
Well,
I don't know what the other Joker is.
Yeah, hard to tell if you're going by the outline or the.
A moment, folks, while we decipher our cards.
109. That's it. Oh, that's good.
I'm immune to poisons.
That's why the odor is immune to reeks, because they're distant cousins to you guys.
I would say, because Bilbo's the other one, so I would assume.
I would say the Balrog is probably the black because it's evil.
Let me see them.
Okay. All right. So what's
I gotta find it here. Hold on.
I mean, I get that as an interrupt.
Yeah, both the outlines are.
I'm not sure. Where is it? There we go. 74.
In the card set,
Red.
well, in the card set, the heroes are all red.
Heroes are red.
When a player draws a Joker, his character can go whenever he wants in the round, even interrupting another character's action if
Well,
he
no,
wants.
not necessarily.
In addition, he adds +2 to all trait tests this round and +2 to damage totals as well.
So it doesn't matter if it's
No,
black.
yeah, any
So
Joker.
I will wait and see what happens.
Okay. So, aces, kings, queens, Jack.
Jack.
Okay, what are you doing?
Is there a microphone to the rooms or not?
Not really. There is a PA system.
In the security guard
Yeah.
shack.
Yeah, probably in the security check.
So I can see that big guy is hitting. Gonna fight them?
Those two?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it, but he'd more like, yeah, okay.
Okay. Okay. I'll get on the thing. I was like, hey, those guys are working for the museum. Leave them alone. I'll try my persuasion.
Okay, use your persuasion.
I got a 5 and a 1.
Okay. All right. He's like, well, they don't have badges. You can hear him yell out.
I gotta hear that?
Yeah, you can actually hear it from down upstairs.
Oh.
He's like, they don't have badges though.
Tell them they're supposed to wear their damn badges. I'll come and get it then. Get out of there.
Yeah, okay, so they're leaving? Or what?
Yeah, you're leaving. I'm coming up to get them. I have a badge.
Okay, well, I'll keep them right here so they don't run.
Fine. Turn it off and run out. Start running up the stairs.
Okay, so
I do
you
that.
start running. Okay, that was Jack's
Yes.
10s, 9s, 8. Okay. The Croach is going to throw his club at you.
Okay.
Try and knock the slog thrower out of your hands.
All right.
So he is just an extra, but he has.
I do have fighting, so.
He rolled a 1. So he's like,
Yes.
boom! And it actually bounces off the wall and slides into the bathroom door under the door. And he's just like, ding, like air hockey. And he's like,
Thanks for the club.
yeah, can I get that?
Sure.
You're up. The worm just kind of looks at his club, looks at you, looks at him. Try again. So the Croach like grabs it, throws it again. Oh, it lands or flies through the air and it bounces off the edge of your slog thrower. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll your, I guess it'd be strength to hold on to it.
It's a single roll of the die with a 6, right?
Yep.
He made me go nay-nay.
18.
Okay. So he throws the billy club, and
Right.
to you, it's kind of coming in slow motion, and it's going to hit the tip of your slog thrower, and you just go, bink, and knock it into the ceiling, and it actually sticks in the ceiling tile. And the worm's like, okay, we're out. Bye. And they start running the other way. Because
I'm shooting the big one in the back anyway.
yeah. All right, shoot him. So, well, that was 8s, 7s, 6, 5, 5 names.
Again.
Yeah. Oh, and the Odre is just kind of standing there like, don't you go anywhere. He seems kind of mopey. Kind of like, don't go anywhere. Like it could do anything anyway.
Nine.
9?
Yeah.
Okay, he's like, Ron, leg it. Right in the butt. And he's like, oh, my butt. 9? Yeah, he actually is shaken, so he falls to the ground and holds his butt. The Croach is like, and just keeps bolting. So he's going to run on without him.
All right.
So the other guy is holding his butt. Oh, that hurts so bad. Okay. 4s? You got a 4? What are you going to do?
Can I use my persuasion to put my battle fork away and go, oh?
You can use, roll your persuasion. You're a full female, not a half a female. So it might work.
We're not trying.
No, but
What is that?
Just trying to give cuddles.
Yeah, you're right up to his eyes, so
yeah, basically.
same height.
Which means poor Snagyor's going to be crushed against his belt buckle. I didn't mean to. I'm not even. Double ones?
Well, ones I am
Okay.
not taking that.
Just put it in a discard pile or something.
There.
Keep track of how many bennies you've used.
Stop it. A 9.
A 9. Okay, you do that, and he's like, okay. And he actually sits down his meat tenderizer and kind of gives you a hug. And when he does, it envelops like both of you. And as you do, it's like that. Oh, it smells like puke, mold, maybe some carrot juice like V8, and there's a hint of cranberry in there.
Oh, cranberry.
Yeah,
Focus on that.
but it's like
Focus on the cranberry.
so he kind of hugs you. He's like, I really hate my job. You know that? Yeah, pretty much.
Why don't we try to win it?
That's right. She's right.
Why don't you try to get a job?
Well, I find solace in beating people up ever since me and my girlfriend broke up. If I had what she wanted, I could maybe appease her and find a better job. But I'm so depressed, I just want to kill people. And this seems to work out.
But what would you rather be doing?
Well, she has this thing for rainbow wigs. If I had one of those, I'd be $1 million in her eyes, but I'm not, because I don't have that.
I'll get you one. Just let me do my job here, and then in the morning, I'm gonna bring you a rainbow wig.
I gotta give him a Benny.
All right. You can hear that. You heard it on the monitor as you were before you ran up. Everybody make an awareness or a notice or a smarts check.
Of random things here.
Make a notice, or if you don't have notice, just a smarts check.
Notice would be in skills.
10.
Yep.
That's gonna be just a single die, or do we do the wild die too?
Wild die always.
Okay.
So if we don't have notice, just smarts.
Yeah.
4.
4. Okay.
It's almost better not to have a skill, I guess. But you can't ever advance any farther.
Right.
Pardon me. I got 11.
I got 4.
Okay. You two are like, I know I've seen something like that when we were running through here. You know exactly where it is downstairs, and you know exactly where it is. It's on the second floor. And you're coming up. You could leave and go get it, but you are already on your way up.
Okay.
So you'll probably get to it first. But you do know where one is, and you know where one is. So as you leave the security office, you can run by the exhibit, and it's an exhibit on nightmares, human race nightmares, and there was a clown with an afro wig.
Okay.
It's a rainbow afro wig, so you can grab it on your way by, and you run upstairs.
Okay.
He comes stomping down the hall. He's there. You see that you pass the Croach.
Well, the Croach, I was gonna hit him. No, you coward! I gotta take that guy out. I'm gonna try and use taunt. Like, get back into the fight. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do that. Try and taunt him.
All right.
Or dump coffee on him and watch him melt too.
2 and 1.
2 and a 1. He's like, screw that. I'm not. Hey, did you bring coffee?
Yeah. It's right here.
No, you just set it down.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It's not
Did it on what hallway? The second floor.
Oh yeah, it was on the second floor.
Yeah.
You're like, it's right back down there. Oh sweet. He goes down. Cool.
All right. Well,
He's like, could you get me some coffee, Chief? I need some coffee.
I got you.
He's like, it's for my butt. I need to numb it.
Oh,
He's like, oh, that's so much.
I'll drink some of that out of your butt. Oh,
That's a buttload of coffee.
yeah.
There you go.
I'm getting a lot of dice over here. All right, so
Then I'm gonna pull out I got the junk.
Who's?
The wig.
What are you talking about?
you run up. You've taken care of the guards. You see HoHoJoJo come running up to you. He's like, I got it. And you're like, oh.
The badge and a wig.
So you guys all kind of run into the room.
Well, if they leave,
You'll get up there before they can even disengage from an embrace with this guy.
oh, okay.
Actually, this is the bathroom I came out of, close by.
Yeah, it's right there.
I'm gonna run into that real quick and grab that purple
Purple
vial.
Reek.
Yeah.
Okay.
Purple leak, whatever.
Okay.
Purple wiener.
So you can have it.
I'm gonna watch.
You come running into the room.
I'll let go.
All right.
He's like,
I'm here.
He's like, all right. Oh, hey.
Yep. Okay. I'll get him. Get the thing.
Hey, what do you mean get the arms?
He's got to clean them.
You sure about that? And he starts reaching over for his meat tenderizer.
Well, did you make a promise to this guy?
Yeah.
I get right in front of him and you can see it like right there.
Yeah.
It's like right there in my shirt. I'm like, you can't make promises here you can't keep, son.
Anybody who's looking at the ogre,
Yes, sir.
it looks like the Looney Tunes where their eyes get real wide and they get the sparkle and the little tear coming down, looking at his best, and he's doing the like he wants to ask,
He's
but he's
in
not.
front.
Yeah, I stood in front of him. You can't see it. Oh, when I get in front of him, I open it up.
Like, hey.
You better do what your promises and do your job or you're fired.
I rolled his notice and he saw it when you opened your jacket.
Oh, that's right.
So he's like, oh, because he's so tall.
oh, that's true. Yeah, I'm so small.
Right over you.
Here you go. As promised.
He's like, you guys are great.
We try.
Well, I have a hard exterior, but I'm a softy inside, especially when it comes to a good gal.
Well, that's really sweet, sir. I quit. And he throws his meat tenderizer down. He's like, you guys know of any place that's hiring? You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called fart knockers. Well, I'm not there.
Oh, you're there.
Well,
You grabbed the Reek. Yeah, you grabbed the Reek and just came right back.
That's what I was going to say.
It's right down the hall.
What's that guy we know that has us do the stuff for him once again?
Fart knockers.
Fart liquor.
Geezle Fartbanger.
How much would it take to take your lady out?
Well, just this, really.
Well, here, have some clams to have a good night. I put a couple in.
Oh, okay. Well,
I reach in, I pull out 13. Here's some more.
wow. Wow, you guys are great.
Severance pay.
And then go to see that guy about getting a job.
All right. Well,
Well, you're gonna come with us.
oh, okay.
If you could you reach that down? We gotta clean them.
Sure. Clunk. He just takes the hooks off and he's like, here you go.
All right. Thanks.
You guys are awfully small.
Yeah.
Can we
Well,
carry this?
yeah. If you wouldn't mind.
All right.
It'd be quite helpful.
You got all your stuff?
He grabs the meat tenderizer. Yeah.
All right.
Let's
Okay.
go.
All right.
We're going to go up. As we go, I got place,
You gotta
place the
grab
coffee
the
cups
rubber
everywhere.
bands.
And then,
That's me.
Oh, you got the friend.
Yep. I
Okay.
put
Oh, you
that
dropped the
away.
100 clams down? Okay.
I
Yeah.
put it in where in place of the exhibit if it's
Right, it's right on the floor in the spot.
Let's go.
yep.
Okay. So as you guys leave, you're arranging coffee cups to look like some sort of massacre happened.
Coffee massacre of
Well, let's
2029.
let's examine the coffee grounds and the splatter stains.
And then the one guy that got all like thing, I'm gonna like actually put his clothes back on him and take off the name tag. Or no, I'll leave the name tag on him.
Okay.
So everyone thinks, hey, you were the guy. I'll leave the bottle right next to him with the cups.
Well, I'll tell you what happens once you guys leave.
And then when we leave, I'll
they-
put the lever back down so it
Okay.
shuts.
When they all wake up, he gets up and he's like, "What?" And they're like, "Yes, sir. You got promoted. Good job. That was you with the drink. Bring that tomorrow night." He's like,
Got the bottle.
yeah, he's like, "All right. Is it good?" So, okay, that's the epilogue for the museum.
Yeah, okay, all right.
All right. So you guys go back to Fartbangers.
Fart bangers. That
Yeah, Geezle Fartbanger.
Ass sniffers. I couldn't remember.
That's never.
You find his house, go through the gates, knock on the door. That same croach. Yes, sir. And
We brought you your husband. Going to the slump.
The odor is
The
like,
odor. Yeah. Odor.
not my type. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Are you here
he's
to?
got-
Mission accomplished.
you see, he's carrying it. Only situation.
That was all what we needed.
I will take you to the master.
All right,
basically-
well, yeah.
Yes.
This guy's got a date with
He runs
destiny.
into a dead run.
Keep up.
Come on, slow down.
He slams the door, run. You guys have to run to keep up.
I'm running. It's
He
fine.
gets to the door, opens the door, and he's like, Master. Like, what is it?
Well,
Like, your employees have returned. Did they bring the item I requested? I do believe they did, sir.
And we brought you a new guy to work for you. He needs a job now. Better hire him.
And as the
Part of the
doors
deal.
open, he's like, who is this new guy? And you see the odor like squeeze through the door with his meat tenderizer in the arms, like, is this what you want? And he's like, you're hired instantly, and do you want to marry my daughter today? He's like,
He's got his eyes on a lot.
and he's wearing the
wig, yeah.
yeah. He's like, no, I already got a girlfriend, but thanks. Are you hiring? He's like, absolutely. You are a gift from the human race. He's like, excellent, excellent. Strap me in. A bunch of the servants come up. They get the thing strapped onto him, and he's got these little vestigial arms that he grabs the inside, and there's like little, move the handles closer. I can't reach them. So they set him,
Adjust it,
like
yeah.
adjust it, and he's like, ah. And as he does the flex,
Yeah.
and you can hear, and the pillows actually bunch together so they look like muscles. So he's basically got all of his arms, and he picks up a goblet and crushes it, and he's like, yes, now I can be a large arms dealer. It is my dream. My dream. You have done well.
Fixing a lot of dreams lately.
He's like, 120 clams was the appropriate thing. Here is 150 for bringing me such an awesome specimen of pain and suffering.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
Fullschnozzle?
Flushnozzle was
He was asleep, but he was with you. His giggities were hovering, carrying his limp body.
give each of us 30.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody gets 30 clams. That'll work. Fullschnozzle was held behind as a hostage. You didn't know that.
Yeah. There you go. Well, I'm glad we could find this fella his dream so he can marry his gal he loves. That's what's
And my
important.
weapons.
Find some food. Oh yeah, and he gives you some
Hey,
weapons.
and I know you're a large arms dealer now and you're all important, but you better take care of this fella. Let him have the nights off he can to be with his gal.
Oh, of course, of course.
Love's important.
You'll have to
Those breaking
let me know
faces.
later
He can do both.
if I can get.
Yeah. So okay.
I get whatever.
So you guys get your 30 claims apiece. Odor gets a job. He's like, I'll never forget you guys. If you need help with anything and I'm not working that night, let me know.
All right. I'll hold you to that.
What's your name?
Odor.
Oh, okay. Great.
I'm Odor the Odor.
Order the order.
Hey, I tell the big boss, hey, you're still gonna. I know we all settle up here, but I think you're gonna owe us one just in case. If we get in some jam, maybe you can get us out of it one day.
Is that Fartbanger?
Yeah.
He's like, of course. I will help you in any way I can.
Don't forget to invite us to the wedding. I say to Odor. Odor.
He's like, oh, well, we're just dating right now. We're not getting married yet.
Well,
You need to make as many kids as
she's a
possible.
smarty. She'll grab hold of you right now with that rainbow of happiness on your head.
I'll hope so.
I'll use persuasion and just basically, like, you got this, buddy.
Boost his self-confidence.
Ooh. 11.
Okay.
11, nice.
I'm going to go grab my woman right now.
All right.
And he kind of like,
Give her some
Slog, can I have that? He's like, you got the day off. Go have fun with your missus. So he goes out.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll
that,
introduce you.
Is that
I'm gonna go with him.
Like,
Yeah, or,
Who's that?
that little scientist
Oh,
brought
Zoot? Or Toots?
Toots?
Yeah, the
He and her?
smellcaster. Yeah, he's there. He's like, how did they work? What did they do? Is that the purple one?
That's the red one.
The red one?
We didn't
Oh,
use
you
it.
didn't use that. Well, good. Good. The purple one.
I walk up to Fart Blaster. Everybody ready to go?
Fartbanger.
Yep.
Fartbanger.
Wait, just before. Oh.
Oh,
Run a
okay.
Fartbanger's nose.
Okay. Toots is like, I can fix this, boss, if it's bad. Okay. Bobby, roll. Percentile.
What the fuck? What the absolute screw?
Yeah, percentile. And if you roll above 40, let me know. And then after this happens, I will tell you what this Reek actually is.
I never rolled percentile.
Well,
It's 2 tens.
The 2 digits at your.
So ones and tens, just like Warhammer.
So pretty. Is that 90? 93?
93?
Yes, it is.
Roll again. It's got to be under 40.
Oh, it's got to be under 40? Well, that's just too damn bad because now it's 83.
Where are you getting
Oh, wait.
closer?
Now it is 19.
19.
Those are-
Yeah.
Oh, the ones
One
with the
rings.
rings.
Yeah.
All right. Roll percentile again.
It's not going to make his arm
It's all random.
random. One of his arms to go off.
Right? Son of a bitch. Oh, I can't pick my nose.
48.
Where am I?
Okay,
Oh, no.
48.
I can keep that. Okay.
Roll percentile again. If it's under 40, ignore it.
It's under 40, ignore it.
Yeah. Or if it's over 40, ignore it. I'm sorry.
So this is 109. 109.
Well, you need to
19.
get under 40.
So it's a 19.
Is it a 0 and a 9?
The 0, 0, and a 9.
That's 9.
9.
Oh, 9.
Oh, okay. I'm like, how can it be 109 on a percentile?
All right. So he smells it and instantly like, ah! His butt and his nose swap places.
What's happening, Ashley?
So as you like, his butt appears and instantly right in your face. You're in. Well, it's a good thing I can't smell that from down here. How long does this last, Toots? He's like, oh, a while, not long. It depends. He's like, well, this isn't so bad. Go with my blessing. I will invite you to my daughter's wedding.
Right.
So yeah, that Reek was a randomizer, and it's a
I wanted
mutation.
his arms to come back.
So basically, when I rolled for Rob, it was arms, and then it detached. His was rolled. You rolled his butt, which I was like, that's perfect. And then it on the other chart, it was switched with roll on chart 1 again. It was his nose, so they flipped. So the purple Reek that you had, if you would have sniffed it, I would have rolled randomly. It's a
Randomly.
random mutation, lasts for a little while.
That's funny.
So
Ben goes, it's become a fart low life world.
yes, yes, it
It
has.
says.
That's it is.
So you guys have gotten Geezle Fartbanger his mechanical arms, so now he's a large arms dealer.
And a favor.
Toots is happy that you tested out the purple Reek. He's like all excited. He's like, oh, maybe I can duplicate that. He also offers that if you need anything for Reeks, he's the man to see. Although if you're not working for Fartbanger, he'll have to charge you a little bit.
Oh, fine.
Odre is your new friend. You actually meet up with him a little bit later. He's walking down the street as you guys are going into another sudsman, and he's got his girlfriend with him, who is a female croach. So she's little tiny and he's huge, and they're holding hands and totally
Is
in
she
love.
wearing the wig or does she want him to wear the wig?
She wanted him to wear the wig.
Sexy.
She's like, he is my man. So yeah.
Put your eyes back in your head,
Yeah.
bitch.
So everything turned out okay. You guys can get some experience here.
Yay.
I hope that was a fun little story. That was actually one that Andy Hopp wrote, and I was like, oh my god, that is so funny.
Go, Andy.
So yeah, that was one right from Lowlife.
We love you, Andy.
Everybody gets 3 experience points for that. The group succeeded greatly, and their adventure had a significant impact on the overall story. Because of some of the way you did your rolls and stuff, you actually didn't have to defeat Odre. You actually befriended Odre, which is always good to have a big guy in your corner. You did take Fartbanger's job, so you actually have kind of a patron who might be able to help you out and give you jobs if you want. Not always illegal. Plus, he's a arms dealer, so you might be able to get some weapons if you need it, that kind of thing. And you did a very good job, and you paid the museum for actually the artifact. For stealing the artifact. And the guards had a great shift party on third shift. They don't even remember what happened. So
Look, we got robbed. Yeah. Oh, I do my best. I do what I can.
yeah.
What I do.
So anyway, that was Lowlife.
That was excellent.
Can I?
A hello to arms instead of a farewell to arms. Which is
I guess it's not going to do any good now. I was gonna say, that whole coffee and alcohol thing, I wanted to give Mike a Benny
No.
for picking that up.
Oh. Well, you can mark down +1 Benny, you and Dennis.
Oh, okay.
And then when we do Lowlife again, you'll start with 4 instead.
Okay.
All right, folks, that's Lowlife by Andy Hopp, and you just saw us play through a game of the night. You can check out all of our Lowlife campaign on our YouTube channel. All right, once again, we are the Raconteur Society. We go live every Tuesday night around 6-ish Central Time. You can see all of our games that we play on our YouTube channel, which has the chronological order of them in their playlists, and you can see our Lowlife campaigns. Also, make sure you check out our social media networks to see what we're playing next. We're not going to announce it tonight, but check it out. Check our link tree out. We have our Instagram, our Facebook, our Clapper, our OnlyFans. Anything out there that we've got is on our link tree. So check that out and find out what we're playing next week. Want to say a big thank you to Mike for doing the technical stuff this evening.
Hey, Mike, yeah.
Big thanks to Dale for running the game. And big thanks to Dennis for hosting it at the Dragon's Den. Make sure to check out all of our stuff, as I said, off our link tree. And we'll see you all again next Tuesday.
See ya.